Hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. How's it going, Flom? And how's it going, Tana? Hope y'all are doing good. It is indeed time for, well, it's not time for child labor. I don't know what you're talking about. That's, we do, Rimworlds on Tuesdays, I'm pretty sure, Flom. And that's, today's Friday. So you got the wrong game, but welcome in. I hope you're doing good. I'm the type of guy to say nice kitty when he falls into the tiger enclosure at the zoo. What do you mean falls over? I think you mean deliberately jumps into. Are you telling me that you don't specifically go into the tiger enclosure? What do you mean? But how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. We are in fact here with some tyranny. I'm excited. I want to get back into it. This world is very cool, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting more, I guess, like ingratiate. I don't know, is ingratiated the right word? I'm looking forward to getting more into it, I guess is the fast way of saying it. How are y'all doing? Hope you're doing good. I guess I'm just gonna take a second to try and remember what we were doing. We have 8 days to Kyrus's Day of Swords. I believe this is our deadline to we die. You think you bet? Wow. You know what? I'll allow it. Because I think that's funny. I like it when it says, I fucked your mom has been added to permitted list. So I will allow it. But, I'm gonna, you're on thin ice right there, Flamin. That's some thin ice you're on. But yeah, basically, we have 8 days until everyone in here dies. Because apparently our boss decided either he gets this valley or nobody does. And unfortunately, I was the one who was sent to deliver that proclamation. So in the very likely event that we fail, nobody gets this valley, including us. So we're gonna have to figure that out. We've got a couple quests here. We have one other companion. It's this lady named Verse. She's a little scary. By a little, I mean a lot. She likes to murder, which is very cool, because I kind of need someone good at murdering, given that everyone around here wants to kill me. I'm hoping we get a dishonored companion instead of a Scarlet Chorus, I believe is what they're called, companion as well. I'd like to get some more companions, but we'll see. So let's check our quest log, see what exactly we're supposed to do, because it's been a couple weeks since we last played this. So we have a couple things we can do. We can go to Vendrian's Well and get Forge-bound Iron. Sorry, not Dishonored, Disfavored is what these guys are. Does she have a mom? Probably. I think she mentioned her mom is somewhere in a farm in this valley, but she basically was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna go kill people now, and left. I was 6 minutes late. I was 6 minutes late. So what had happened was, now I don't know why. For some reason, OBS wasn't picking up Tyranny as a window for my game capture. So then I restarted OBS. When I restarted OBS then crashed afterwards. So I had to restart it 3 times. But now we're here. She does have a mom. She's somewhere. I don't think she's actually in the game. She's just backstory. But I mean, by virtue of her existing here, she did at some point have a mom, probably. Welcome in, Kate. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Oh no, another contender. It looks like Flamin, you've got some competition here. You got some competition. You want to see the whole thing? What do you mean see the whole what? The whole game? Probably not. That sounds like a bit of a spoiler. So I think we're good. This is the Okay, we are not here to have saucy times with one's mothers. We are here to not get murdered by our boss, and conquer this entire valley in 8 days. You know, we've had months and months to do it beforehand, but apparently I'm such a mover and shaker that I can do it in 8 days, or I die. The whole Enclave Reborn stuff? Probably not, because I do want to go back and do that run. I'll just do it later. Does our boss have a mom? Our boss likely does have a mom, yes. Likely they probably do. Alright, so we've got a couple things we can do. We have the Battle of Echo Call Valley. We can speak with the Iron Marshal here at the Disfavored camp. Or we can speak with the Fifth Eye at the Scarlet Chorus camp. Essentially, we have to decide... We have to do 2 things. Buffering. I think it's on your end, because on my end it's fine. Gotta go do your thing. Your thing didn't reset. All good, Rocket. Thanks. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. I think you are what, 2 days away from hitting that our first person hit triple digits. Very cool. Can we do it after the run? What run? After France? I don't know. I have some other things I have the DLC now, so since I have all the DLCs with all these nation paths, I want to play them, Tano, essentially. So Old World Blues will probably be a fair while until we get to that, just because I want to do the DLCs that I just paid money for, you know? But that's not here or there. We are here for Tyranny. 3 days. Heck yeah. Let's do the battle. Okay, must be taken before Karis' forces suppress the attack on Vendrian's Well Citadel. Or we can secure the outer ring of Vendrian's Well. I think we're gonna go to the Battle of Echo Hall Crossing because I'm assuming by continuing to work with the disfavored, I'll unlock a disfavored companions, which I want. So let's work with them. We also have reputations we can see. So far, disfavored are neutral. The Scarlet Chorus likes us a little bit. Vendria's Guard is completely neutral, and Lethian's Crossing actually likes us quite a bit as well. Problem is, I don't get any bonuses, it seems, for them, which is a bummer. We also have Verse, who is... What does fear mean? Interesting. Is it good? Do we want to get her fear and loyalty? It seems like both give really good abilities, actually. For loyalty, she now has death from above. For fear, she gets Fury's Rage, both of which sounds good. So I guess if she's really afraid of us and really loyal, that's something. I kind of assumed fear would be okay, and now they can't, now they just leave, but hey, that's cool. Graven Ash, fairly happy with us. And the voices of Narat are just kind of neutral-ish. So let's go over to Journal. I need to figure out how to actually get to this place. Roll through fear, it never goes wrong. It really doesn't, I'm sure. I'm sure nothing bad can happen. Alright, so we have the Scarlet Chorus Camp. Let's check out the Scarlet Chorus Camp. Let's see what they've got going on there. Unpause. So if I unpause, go to... Do I just click here? No, I think I have to go down this way. You got back into the hell that is Final Fantasy 14. Get out. You can still make it out of there. It's not too late, Rocket. It's not too late. I believe you can do it. Wait, actually, I'm supposed to talk to this guy. I forgot I'm supposed to talk to Barik here. I now have, like, talking to him. Or maybe I can't. Oh, no, sorry. I need to talk to the Iron Marshal. I need to talk to Iron Marshal, not the other guys. Lizard grabbing you and help? Oh, no. Have you considered just submitting and getting a really big hug from the lizard? That could work out. You live at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C. That's either... Alright, I have a couple of guesses for what that is. That is either the White House... or the Congress building. I don't think it's the Pentagon, because I'm pretty sure the Pentagon is actually in Virginia. It's one of those two. And unfortunately, I am not the president of the United States. Although that does seem like a stressful job, so I'm kind of glad I'm not. Alright, we have Iron Marshal Arenis. Don't just coddle the impact, push back with your shields, and take the momentum. Iron Marshal Arenis, field commander of this favored, pounds her fist in the air. She called out to the warriors of the training field. I said, eyes on your opponent's waistline. If you spend more than a glance checking his footwork, you've lost. I don't know. Usually footwork, wins wars. Wins fights. I think this is worth it. You just doxed me? Oh no, I've been doxed. Man, I didn't even know I lived in DC. I find out something new every day, huh? The disfavored officer turns toward you, adjusting her pale golden surcoat. Oh, okay, that's just telling me that I know who she is. As she clears her throat, need to stay on top of the troops or their skills will rust. It's for their own good, even if they don't believe it. How are your warriors reacting to the edict? Kyrus' ultimatum has the camp on edge, some with dread, but most are rife with anticipation. She points towards the men sparring in the field. We have a lot of brothers and sisters to avenge, and the warriors are eager to take out some aggression. I, for one, choose to see the edict as a blessing, for it forces the generals to act, and we've been long overdue. He lives at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. I unfortunately am not a meth kingpin. I do know how to make meth technically, but I have yet to put it into application, I suppose. You'll just send a pipe bomb in your mailbox? No, you can't. Please, I'm begging you. It's the 8th one this year. I can't keep replacing my mailboxes like this. Yeah, look what you've done. Rocket's now... Well, actually, it'd be international terrorist, because I believe Rocket is in the UK. So, since I'm in the US, that would make Rocket an international terrorist. Alright. I was mentioning you're short on warriors and need help. What is the situation? Our brigade's amassing along Placid, Echo Call, and Littletooth Crossing. The Avenging Guard may be able to hold one bridge, but they cannot hold against a concentrated three-prong attack. I have no right to give you orders, but her words falter, a short cough breath blinking her throw. We all die to Kyrus' edict should we fail, so I'm not about to let my pride blind me to the value of good help. Okay, this is the second major attack on the river. What happened last time? I do want to know what happened last time. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Wait, can you hear it when I drink? I'm not drinking anymore. I'm not drinking my water anymore. I have been stopped. I can't. It's embarrassing. I thought I was being slick with it. By subtracting where he isn't, so he isn't found the deviation or difference. I guess if you know where you're not, then you then know where you are by subtracting the difference. That is true. You heard that? I am embarrassed. Well, I will never drink again. I'm not drinking water anymore. Defeat in detail. We carved a bloody path up to the river, but at that point, everyone who charged ahead was lost. We had no course backup. It was just a few disfavored squads, and I can't tell you exactly how they were defeated, but we lost the whole assault team. We found bodies washing up in the rivers for days. It's not often the Tearsmen put up such a good fight. It certainly made us reevaluate the numbers we'll need to take the valley. Mute yourself when you do it. No, I just would never drink again. I'm sorry. The water is gone. The water is gone. I can't. Because if I mute myself, then you won't have sound, and I have to always be talking, so this is the difference. We all know who drinks water. What a loser. I know. You know that I have to abide by standard hydration. I can't believe it. I let the mask slip too much today. Really? Are you sure your own scouts didn't give you the sorts of details about the enemy and you just chose to disregard our warnings? Damn, verse coming in hot. Sure this favor would have heeded any such advice. Okay, well I don't like that. Don't like that. Okay, so we can lose loyalty. So loyalty and fear both seem good then. Maybe the next time we won't be so forthcoming. Let's see how many of your precious northern stocks survived the war without our intelligence to back them up. Alright. What is the value of taking this crossing? We can't just march from here to the Citadel with the Vendrian Guard manning the riverbanks. Forwarding troops and supplies through even narrowest points of the river makes us vulnerable to attack, especially since our armor wasn't built for swimming. If we can take the river, we have a clear march onto the Citadel, and Ascension Hall will be ours in no time. The cardboard box died and reported he died from hydration. I know. It's actually deadly. Hydration is actually deadly to cardboard boxes. You ever see a soggy cardboard box? Completely destroys any kind of structural integrity. So that's why I've gotta avoid it. I am working on a workaround, but that probably won't be ready for a month or so. Alright. That is also very true. 100% of people who drink water do indeed die. That's why I know this is a very bad thing to do. I'm setting a bad example by drinking water for you in the chat, and I'm sorry that I'm doing that. I only hope you can forgive me. Alright, this favored need my help. Trying to pour salt on our pride. We left Fort Resolution with 100 on 100, and there have been no reinforcements or reserves. I keep throwing our warriors back into battle before they're properly rested, so yes, I need to rely on our allies, especially since most of our allies are conscripted tiermen, worse than worthless. The disfavor didn't take every opportunity to insult the Scarlet Chorus. Perhaps you find our help more forthcoming. Diplomat requirement not met. Ah, dang it. I'm trying to, now everyone is gonna... Okay. We can either insult the disfavored, or we can insult Verse. I think we insult Verse, because I want to get a disfavored companion. Their armor's cool. People die when they drink. People die when they drink water. Very true. And hopefully this gets me fear. Yeah, let's go. Okay. I don't know what happens if fear gets higher than loyalty, but at the very least, when I get to fear 3, I get a cool perk for Verse, which is nice. Yeah. You want me to do what? She glares at you, but something in her expression reflects doubts. Fine, I should have kept my big mouth shut. Okay, maybe being evil's a little nice. Maybe being evil's a little nice here. I will assist. Our plan might just work. The Iron Marshal lifts her gauntlet close to her face, shifting her eyes from you to the metal articulations. We are loath to work with those who do not share our training and our values, but we know that Tunon the Adjudicator selects only the most capable minds of his court, and I trust you will honor us all in the field. Antio will be leading the charge at Echo Call Crossing. Assisting you will be the Barrack of the Stone Shield. She points to a heavily armored soldier standing sentry at the edge of the training field. For you ask, no, the Forgebound weren't sloshed or Dappleseed when they fitted his armor. He survived the full force of the Edict of Storms, and his armor doesn't exactly come off. Tactically, it's quite brilliant, but otherwise, it's something of a curse. Barrack, come meet the Fatebinder. Okay. Well, that's pretty good that the FBI arrested them, Tano, but that sounds very not fun, so let's not talk about that. We're here to vibe and make funny jokes about the game. That sounds like real world and icky, if you don't mind. Was tyranny, after all, not ruling through unquestioned power and fear? Exactly. If I can't rule through unquestioned power and fear, then how can I finally get to my dream job of being a tyrant? Soldier steps up to meet you resembles an amalgamation of rusted blades and mismatched pieces of armor fused into vaguely human shape. He reeks of sweat, feces, and whatever oil treatment keeps him flexible. So this guy basically is just welded into his armor. He physically can't leave it. That is unfortunate. Like, how does he eat? How does he drink the deadly water, as we've discussed? I don't know.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone.
Wait, can I get him as a companion? Let's go! Okay. Also, I've heard this guy's voice before. This guy's a super big voice actor, and I'm trying to remember what his name is. But I know this man's voice. Very cool. I think he also voiced, the leader of the disfavored. It seems he's voicing most male dudes here. He just doesn't. Chaos Dwarf moment? Yeah. In honor.
Likewise, good binder.
The soldier heaves a heavy iron arm into a salute, his whole body clanging as he wraps his gauntlet against the twisted sheets of metal that form his breastplate.
Barrack, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
Do you two know each other?
Oh, that is to say, yes. I'm already as familiar with this iron
Travis William, Bryce Papenbook. I'm seeing a couple different names here. It's the, he voices the main dude in, Golden Kamuy. That's the first thing that comes to my mind, but I recognize his voice from a ton of stuff, and I can't think of any of them right now. Okay, I see. You looked it up? Bryce Papenbook? Okay, cool. She regards Barrack with a mixed look.
We don't have time to trade jabs today, Verse. After the siege, you can throw as many tantrums as you please. I suggest that we remain focused on the mission.
I like this guy. He's cool. Okay.
No offense to the mission, but seeing you looking like a garbage heap and reeking of a mass grave is more amusing by far. Did you forget how to don your armor, or did Grave and Ash leave you out in the rain?
Damn. Why? I gotta admit, Verse is coming off pretty, like, mean here. I thought, like, based on her mixed look, she had, like, a general, like, kind of respect for him, and she seemed kind of happy to see him, but now she's just insulting the hell out of him. I have not watched Blue Exorcist. I have not. He's Eren Yeager. Oh, that's probably it, then. That's probably where that's probably where I'm mostly recognizing him. Sip. I did not drink there. I was not drinking water. If you heard a sipping sound, it's nothing. Okay, let's continue. The Sussy Baka himself. I don't believe we've been acquainted.
It's challenging enough to experience battle from a courtroom, much less remember the face.
Oh, now I feel bad. Apparently we have. I thought that was like just I can either say I've met before him or I haven't. But now apparently the game is like you met, you just didn't recognize him. I feel bad. That is your sip. Okay, there you go. It better not be water. If it's water, I'm afraid you're gonna die due to water's 100% fatality rate. It better be like a Monster Energy or something. I feel bad now. The Fatebinder will be joining us for the push across the river. I figured an extra hand might help, and more importantly, if my worries come true, the chorus tries to impede the mission, we'll have an observer from the court on our side. So I'm fairly certain he's going to be the disfavored companion, given that he has voice acting. Pretty much, he has voice acting, so that I'm pretty sure that makes him a companion. He's also an edge runner as Julio. I don't know who Julio is, so I'm afraid I don't remember that character name.
Better to work with the Honorable Binder than some chorus children.
Damn, okay. He likes me, though. Let's go. I asked that Barrack accompany you there to arbitrate the cooperation between his company and the Scarlet Chorus. Echo Call Crossing is now unlocked on the map. Cool. And Demon Slayer as in Isuke. Really? Huh. I mean, he's got some pretty big range then, because I don't think his voice sounds a lot like Inosuke's does. But that's cool. I like the range. Barik, you've been without a cohort since the last Battle of the Stalwart. It's time we gave you a task more worthy than hauling wagons and leading training drills. Ash has assigned you to the Fatebinder's service. You are to assume this task is ongoing until we find a more permanent spot for you, which could very well mean the swiftly approaching end of this war, or when the Fatebinder dismisses you. Is that understood? Barik regards the Iron Marshal in oppressive silence. That is an order, Barik. He can be a stubborn ass pulling a spire out of the earth, but he's a good soldier. I hope you don't mind the company. I do mind, but I'll allow it anyways. I'm honored to have a member of the Iron Legion at my side. Okay, cool. He likes that. He liked that good. Alright, so now I've got him. Oh, wait, look at this guy! Wait, can I talk to him? Look at his, speak with Barik.
Fatebinder, you look like you need to talk.
Alright, let's talk then. Let's talk.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to know more about you. For instance, how the hell did you end up like this? I'm the line your enemies cannot cross. All the other details are meaningless, but I suspect you have some thirst for details, so ask away. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Well, what's the story with your armor?
It's a symbol of Kairos' will. One that I'm not likely to forget. I found this armor. Perhaps it would be better to say that it found me during the Edict of Storms.
Ask him about his mom. I think I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna ask the heavily armored and armed man about his mother. That sounds like a bad idea, Flamen. Just maybe. Because I need loyalty to get through some of these, like, harder to reach things. But if I talk with him, then I can also build loyalty. So I'm worried. I'm just worried that I might run into, like, a phrase that I can't talk to because I don't have enough loyalty. But if it is, then it is. What happened during the Edict of Storms? When we heard that Kairos would proclaim the edicts, we rushed into the field of battle to the forces of Stalwart. I was shoulder to shoulder some of the Legion's most decorated veterans, and my pride blinded me to the danger. Our march was a hasty one. A cohort of those favored soldiers vanished in the second year of the war, among them the daughter of Graven Ash. After a long silence, we learned that she was held in the fortress of the Sentinel Stand. Go on. As we surrounded the citadel, I heard the opening pearls with thunder, as did the scout I was busy trying to kill. Then the winds hit like an avalanche, and many of us begged Kairos for deliverance. What else was there to do? The winds knocked the legs of our offensive out from under us. All the decorated soldiers I brought to the battle were swept up and dashed to pieces, their armor and bodies mixing with the dirt of a tornado that spun in maddening revolutions. Okay, I'm not sure. This guy's just really tall. Like, look at him. He's supposed to be like a giant. It's comparing me to him is, you know, it's unwarranted. I'm perfectly below average height. And I can reach the high shelf of a Walmart if I jump. Thank you very much. Barik or the Iron Marshal? Both it seems. A piece of the citadel wall broke off and nearly crushed my skull. I only remember a few scattered moments from the storm, like the flying bits of bronze and iron cutting my flesh, the severed limbs of fallen soldiers tumbling through the air. Eventually I woke up thinking myself trapped under rubble. When I rose and felt like I was buckling under my own weight, that's when I realized I was stuck, right and truly stuck inside this heap of scrap. What happened to Ash's daughter if the edict hit? She's trapped behind the walls of Sentinel Stand, imprisoned by Kairos' storm as well as the fortress itself. 1,000 soldiers surrounding shoulder to shoulder could not have endured those winds to rescue her. How did you survive? That is a mystery to me as well. Did Kairos hear my plea for mercy? Did this heap of scrap metal protect me, imprison me, or punish me? He rubs the back of his helmet with a gauntlet hand, a pantomime of gesture his armor prohibits. Is Brad Venable? This, oh, okay. I see. I don't have enough fingers or toes to count the possible reasons, or so I try not to dwell on them. You're genuinely stuck in there, haven't you tried taking it off? I made attempts in the past, even had one of the beast haulers pull on the helmet while another pulled on my boots. The men in the phalanx have taken great pleasure in trying to find ways to liberate me. In time I grew weary of the struggle. Sometimes I fear that removing the armor would be to question Kyrus' judgment and risk a more odious curse. Looks like pretty solid protection. That would be an understatement, if only it protected me from foolish questions. Okay, well I just want to learn more about you, pal. He's not... Oh! I see. You think it's like a Alphonse Elric or Alphonse situation where he is dead and he's just living inside the suit of armor? I could see that. That'd actually be really cool. That would be a cool twist. I would like... That would be pretty cool. Like, he is just the armor now. Oh, the voice actor is dead. Oh. Oh, that's sad. Well, I hope you rest in peace. Do you handle your own repairs? I try to keep the surface oiled to show the spreading rust, and I bend the plates from time to time, but maintenance, repairs, no. If you have any better idea of how to maintain this situation, I'm open to discussing them. Back to my questions about you. Tell me about your name. Did you seek the trade? Here's the thing, guys. This is now VN tyranny. I need to learn. I told you guys, I'm gonna learn everything about these fellas. Do you see the trade award, or did it find you? Both, I suppose. I knew fighting was in my blood, and the disfavored offered me a chance to use my skills to bring peace. Otherwise, I'd have wound up on some brigand or an enforcer to a crooked merchant. You think Ash and his legion bring peace? That's cute, but it doesn't hold water from where I'm standing, big guy. I've seen them spill as much blood as any chorus gang. Clearly been too busy sacking villages and stealing crops to notice how a proper army conducts a war. We sow order, not discord. You two are worse than Ash and the voices. Stop. I'm just gonna say nothing. Enough of this, you're making us look foolish before the Fatebinder. I don't need to take sides there. Oppo's voice actor? I don't know who Oppo is. Can I continue my story, or do you plan on interrupting me again? The disfavored needed recruits in anticipation of the march south. They offered to care for my mother and my brother. He does have a mother! Let's go! Alright, Flamen, there you go. He does indeed have a mother, and she's currently being cared for. Isn't that nice? That's very sweet. Which is better than a guarantee than you'll find anywhere else. I was an elite fighter as far as most were concerned, though still green by disfavored standards. Luckily for everyone, my skills improved under the Iron Marshal's rigorous training. Tell me about your name. Barrack is a shortening only of my northern surname, which has been passed down through the generations since Graven Ash assembled his army. I go by it because I wear it with pride. The proper form is Barrack Honan. Beyond its age and association with the General's Legion, the name of Barrack Honan has no great titles or associations. I hold no claim to a great house or legacy, save for the disfavored. They are all the kin I need. Brucus Patrick Sates. That sounds way more familiar, yeah. And JoJo Part 4. Anubis is only in Part 3, though, I believe. Is Anubis also in Part 4? Alright, as with all disfavored, I assume you grew up in the Northern Empire. That's right, I grew up in Battle's Rest when I trained at Fort Resolution before they marched me out and to support the second cohort. I hope to spend my resting years in threatened shores, unless, of course, I die in glorious battle, which would be preferable. My mother is good with the soil, my father with rings. He spends much of his time away on one merchant errand or another. Still, I'm lucky they're both alive. I'm sorry, Flamen. It looks like he does have a mother, but there's still a father in the picture, so you will not be banging the mom. Okay. Tell me about, let's see. You seem like more than a capable fighter. I trained with a spear and shield in my youth, but gave it up the day I earned disfavored iron. I can still throw some accuracy, but it's a challenge these days. Why were you interested in sparring session? I heard a rumor that Ash is an unbeatable sword fighting technique. Nothing's unbeatable, however, I'm not in mind to share Ash's trainings to an outsider. I mean no offense. Show me how a northern would impale a wild boar. Take no offense, but I prefer to keep my fighting techniques private for the time being. Perhaps later. Alright, we'll talk later. I need to build up my rep with him a little more if I want to get him to show me his cool things. You can work with that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Flamen? Alright, well I got another companion, which is cool. Let's go down, I believe this way will take me to the Scarlet Chorus Camp. Let's check out the Scarlet Chorus Camp, talk with them, and then do their mission. So now I have both missions available. Because we can go to Echo Call Crossing, or we can go here. So we'll help both of them. Never mention that filth to you ever again, Rocket. What did they mention? Oh no, I see what you have mentioned, Rocket. I might have to ban you for that one. Interesting. What is the greatest song or music genre? I don't know if I can say, because it's like I'm just gonna say what I like the most. I don't think there's like a definitive answer that, like, you know, everyone can agree on. Personally, I really like punk. I really like pop punk, and I guess whatever you classify Daft Punk as. Those are, I guess that is favorite genre and favorite band respectively. I know Daft Punk isn't pop punk, but I like them. Solo clarinet freestyle. Actually, incorrect. The answer is solo sax freestyle, just because it's very funky and cool. All right, we ran into Vendrian Guard. Okay, so this isn't like a random encounter. This is like a dedicated thing. Okay. As far enough, Fatebinder, a woman's voice booms from atop a nearby outcropping. Flashes of aquamarine body paint peek out from under her loose-fitting traveler's garb, and her outfit is festooned in braids and knots of stellar line. The blue body pigment, bladed staff, and complex braided attire are the traditional trappings of the School of Tides. According to the Fatebinder Romulus, the majority of the school fled before the coming of Kyrus. The remainder were last seen during the first campaign in Vendrian's Well. School of Tides traditionally studies the magic water and grave light. And Gravelight, the art of directing the moon's arcane light into a baleful, searing energy. Interesting. You can remove the message. I am joking. It's okay. I was joking with you. It's fine. I am not. Okay. Given some of the things I've mentioned on this channel, I will not ban you for joking about the forbidden text like that. Don't worry. You're okay. Flanked on either side are warriors dressed in Vendrian Guard regalia. The woman leans on an elaborate bladed staff pulsing with arcane energy. A swath of blue fabric rests drape over her arm. Blue flag is a symbol of diplomacy and truce recognized across most of the known world, and it is custom that the Tearsmen hold dear. To harm another person under the auspices of a blue flag is a grave offense in both the Tears and in Kyrus' empire. The customary punishment is death. Okay, so they're here for diplomacy. So I don't need to attack.
With ancient customs north and south, I offer and request a delay of blade. There are matters we must discuss without fear of reprisal.
Alright, the woman bows deeply, lowering her head in a practiced display of etiquette. The warriors by her side remain in a ready stance, their nerves clearly on edge. Alright. In accordance, I will talk. I'll see what's going on. I obeyed by this truce.
As is our custom, we are ready to kill to defend our lands. But we kill only in fair battle. We don't slay our prisoners. We know this isn't Kyros's way, but we must have hope. Okay, I see. The guard, the riddle door who speaks in lies, but instead of lies, it's just gremlin shitpostery. I mean, if you think about it, a shitpost is just one elaborate lie that's really funny. So you are still lying, Flamin. It's just in a very funny lie, you know what I mean? Alright, what do you want exactly? Few of my kin have gone missing, and though they may have perished, I have to inquire on the off chance they still live. If Captain Tarkus Deimos still lives, we would negotiate for his release. Oh, I killed that guy, that's right. If I recall correctly, he held one of my guys hostage, and I stopped him, but then he ended up dying afterwards. Oh, wait, sorry, no, the disfavored had him executed, that's right. Assuming he's our prisoner, I will not negotiate. Tarkus Deimos is dead. I see. That is as I feared, but thank you for telling me.
Oh, she likes that. Interesting.
I prefer closure to wishful thinking.
I wonder if I can get companions from like every major faction. I don't know how they would like me doing stuff, but you know, we'll do this for you, but only if you inform us about about your mother. What do you mean? She is. I think Ebb is old enough to be a mother here, so I'm going for Ebb. I'm just saying.
If I may make one more. What of Palox Tyrell? Did he survive?
Who is this guy? I don't know who this is. Oh, he did not survive the encounter. He is in fact dead. I'm sorry, pal. You're asking about people that I did in fact have to kill.
My apologies, Fatebinder. I had a terrible feeling this errand was in vain from the start.
I mean, it's not like we executed prisoners. They just died fighting. That's not my problem. Why are we telling this woman anything? I mean, there's no point in lying to her. Why would I lie about my glorious conquest? She's asking if people I killed are alive. If I need to be a tyrant and strike fear into people, then I need to let them know when I kill people. If anything, I should lie to say that they're dead, but they're already dead because I killed them, because I'm so damn good at being a tyrant. So, that is why I'm telling her the truth, because I want her to fear me.
I had no expectations that our friends could be saved, as I'm sure the time for swapping prisoners is long gone.
Okay.
But at least I know of what became of them. That'll have to be enough.
I do wonder if there's like a diplomatic way I can solve this problem, right? Because I proclaimed this edict of, if you don't surrender, everyone here dies, including us. I feel like given that the people in Vendrian's Well here don't want to die, I could just say, hey, this is basically, I have a WMD, and it is a, I will use it or if you don't surrender. I feel like I should be able to say, hey, I'm going to use this if you don't surrender, you know? This is technically the enemy, but they're here on a diplomatic mission, and apparently, according to the flavor text, it is a very big faux pas to attack if they explicitly come as a diplomat. So I'm not attacking them right now. I do have some questions for you.
We shouldn't be socializing with oathbreakers.
Okay, I know, Barik, but we could get intelligence from her.
I will entertain them as best I can. After all, understanding is the only hope we have. What is it you wish to know?
Okay, who is in charge of this insurrection?
Listen to you. Thinking just like the Overlord wants you to think. There always has to be a person in
Bow
charge.
deeply? Well, I have questions for her. I need to make sure that I, like...
We are each of
I want to be like courteous, but I don't want to let her know that I don't want her to think I'm on her side, because I'm not. She is the enemy, so I have to walk this line here.
Is the voice we trust when we seek unanimity.
I was about to say, it's like, I'm like, who is in charge? She gives a very long speech about how there's no one in charge and we're doing this because it's right. But then also there's one guy here that's in charge. So that was a very long-winded way when you could have just said a name. Tarkus, Auri, and Demis are related.
Yes. Demis was Ari's brother.
Okay, so
we were certain
wait, maybe I should have kept him alive then. Are you hearing the One Halo Reach song? So it does kind of sound like the song from Halo Reach. I can hear it. Damn it, so if I kept that guy alive, I'd have some negotiating power, actually. Damn. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have killed him. How did you and your friends overthrow the garrison?
I would joke that the voices of Narat left the gate unlatched. But dozens of warriors
we simply
lost
attacked
their
with speed and
lives taking
certainty at a time when the Archons were elsewhere in the tiers.
There was no secret to it. We simply attacked with speed and certainty at a time when the Archons were elsewhere in the tiers. The Scarlet Chorus had a rout.
The one at the start where it's like, behold, reach. Yeah, the one where it's like very kind of like, duh. I know the one you're talking about. That, and it kind of seems like the one that plays when you're in New Alexandria. Were there prisoner swaps in the past?
Here in the south, only thugs and bandits kill prisoners.
So we could theoretically swap prisoners if we take any. For instance, her. I mean, you know, if we take her prisoner, we might get something. But I don't think they have any. Well, they probably do have prisoners. If they take prisoners, we can take some and rescue them. The county, the planet, or the world. I think it was the city, if I remember correctly. It's the one they end up nuking. Great idea. I know, right?
As a rule, Kairos' forces haven't been keen on swapping prisoners. But I know our disfavored prisoners aren't prisoners.
I just assumed they were swapped for some of our own. Okay.
They were swapped for some of our own.
Why are you resisting Kairos here?
Bent to Kairos, and if I'm going to bow to someone, let it be another team.
So she's literally just resisting to resist. I mean, I guess that's one way of doing it, but I wouldn't suggest that. You forgot about the city? How could you forget about the city? They literally get nuked. That's also where Kat dies. I'm traumatized by Kat dying because she was really cool. But as someone who played Halo 2, I understand the pain of the Jackal snipers. Wait, was it Halo 2 or Halo 3 where Jackal snipers on the highest difficulty are just like an absolute menace? Her getting one shot by a Jackal sniper hurt, but it was a pain I've experienced myself. You know who her pain is? Or her VA is? Ooh. The second this conversation ends, she ceases to be a diplomat, therefore avoiding her immunity. Ooh, good point. Good point. Let's see. The younger realms are beset with constant battle. You prefer that to Kyrus's order. Only your daughters are really freeing the tears. Why? Interesting. Interesting. I didn't realize they were a matriarchy. What makes you think you have a chance? A mage like you would not be the subject of such superstition and fear under Kyrus's rule. Let's see. Let's talk about order. We do bring order here, and that's what we at least say we bring order. So that's what our sales pitch is gonna be.
You make conflict sound like a bad thing.
I would argue it is.
Frequent battles, but it was never.
What do you mean? That is quite a sentence. You make conflict sound like a bad thing.
Cast an edict on the soil, or forced prisoners to kill each other, or butchered beastmen tribes.
But you were just constantly warring. The only thing worse than jackals are snipers that one marine every time. Exactly. Jackals. I remember that pain, and it's not a pain I will probably ever repeat out of just pure frustration. Just getting nuked, but Reach City was a show thing. I mean, it was cool to reach the city. If that's what you mean, like reach the city, because it was like you have to reach the city, evacuate the citizens, and then it gets nuked. If I remember, or was it nuked and then you go to another city? I'm trying to remember. Let's see. What makes you think you have a chance?
No, we don't.
Wow.
Those who believed Kairos could be stopped all died years ago. In the first.
Okay, this is kind of bad actually. It got blasted, if you recall correctly. I believe it did, yes. Like, that is kind of the Covenant's MO, if I remember correctly. Basically, from what I remember of my Halo lore, on the ground, the UNSC and Covenant could go toe-to-toe. But when it came to in space, the Covenant was just vastly superior. So they wouldn't bother fighting a ground war they could lose. They would just go, destroy the surrounding fleet, and glass the planet. And that pretty much worked until they got to Earth, and then they couldn't glass the planet because that's where the ring was. But you go to New Alexandria. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's see. All right, I don't really want to do these. I think both of these will make her angry, so I'm not going to ask them. All right, that's all.
Fair enough. But now a question for you.
Okay, what do you got?
I can feel its magic coursing through the air. Everyone can. But those of us enlightened to the currents of magic feel it most. The wording of the edict. What was it?
Interesting. If these guys are matriarchy, then this gal is even more valuable as a prisoner. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. If we take her prisoner, we can probably get some pretty... Especially since it seems like she has a, like, direct line of contact with the guy in charge of the rebellion, since she was sent by him specifically. I think we could take her prisoner. She also has voice acting, which means we could get her as a companion, which would also be cool. You land near the city, you looked it up, and it's Estergom. Okay. So here's the thing. Do we lie or do we tell the truth? Because it sounds like she's okay with everyone dying. Based on what she previously said, she knows she can't win, but she wants to inspire others and become a martyr. So I think if I let her know that if we have to take Ascension Hall and or everyone dies, then she'll just say, okay, we just need to go keep Ascension Hall for 8 days. We get what we want, which is to become a martyr, and then we're done. You know. Or do I lie and say everyone disloyal will slowly weaken and die? We have an option here. Be a true con artist? Yeah. Well, here's what I'm thinking, because it could also be because she wants to be a martyr, but it does seem that she doesn't just want like all the civilians and stuff to die. So there is a very real chance that could force her to surrender. But I mean, we are dealing with zealots here. So I think we lie and just tell them that they'll die.
2 armies aren't enough. Kairos
Interesting.
To weaken us too? We must have the Overlord.
She's not in charge. That is true. If I was talking to the leader, I'd probably put that in there.
Seems no worse than
I think you're right. If it was a leader, I'd tell them the truth.
Thank you
but since otherwise there's no point. Also, I have put like all my points into charisma, so I am good at lying.
I've another question for you, if you will entertain it.
All right, what is it?
Are we really standing here and chatting with Oathbreakers? It's hard to watch. Like cuddling a goat you're going to kill for dinner.
It's called gaining intelligence verse. I already found out why they revolted, how they succeeded, and who's in charge. You don't... Verse, I get that you like to kill, but this will let you kill even more important people, sometimes. Alright, ask your question.
When I was young,
I
my
lost
parents
loyalty,
told me
great.
the Tears were special, and the Overlord's edicts and armies could never touch us. Seems I've been told a hefty sum of lies. So answer this honestly for me, please. Is it true that Tunon's fate binders can smell truth from falsehood?
That is true. That is true. Versus playing a bad cop, let them cook. I was gonna say, I don't think she's playing bad cop, because when I said ask the question, I lost loyalty with her, so... No, I don't think she's playing bad cop. I think she's just genuinely annoyed at the discussion. And again, Verse, I don't know if you saw the tooltip there, but if I attack them, then that's a great breach not only under Tearsman law, but Kyrus's law. So no, I cannot just attack her. Okay. That's true. Falsehood on parchment is an especially rank smell to endure. Or I just say yes. Okay. Do we lie and say we're just omniscient when it comes to lies? Do you want to know who the composer is? Yeah, hit me with it. Let's do that.
Curious. Then I would recommend against reading the work of the sages. You'd no doubt find it an offense to the senses.
Wow.
And Kyrus's
okay.
edicts. I have heard the sages speak at length that some of the edicts elsewhere in the world have been broken. How is this?
You're mistaken. An edict is forever. It will end when the overworld wills it. However, a strong edict and a strong enough anti-magical force can end an edict. Not that such things are common. Lore 37, which we do have, it varies based on the wording of the proclamation. If Kyrus provides a clause allowing the edict to end, then that clause can be satisfied. The overlord has some control over how the edict lingers, but Kyrus only knows the exact details. I'll say lore. I'll do lore because I want to... One, I need to have an out for, like, how the edicts end, and two, using lore levels it up more, which I want. Yeah, I say exactly. Put them just super on edge and make them think I can tell when they're lying.
Ah, so some edicts are for...
There we go.
The rest are, as long as Kairos has in mind. Needless to say, Kairos' magic is unlike anything we've seen in any Archon.
I know. It's pretty cool, isn't it? That's my boss right there.
And one more mildly self-indulgent question, but I simply must know. Kairos, male or female?
I genuinely don't know. I have no idea what Kairos is. I just know Kairos is Kairos. Their gender is tyrants. Yeah, wouldn't you like to know wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? Okay, the Overlord is a mother and father. The question is irrelevant. Matriarchy, yeah, matriarchy would sway them, but she could talk to other people and find out otherwise. We already have her up to loyalty 1, and I'm worried about the repercussions this lie would have. I just know Kyrus is Kyrus, and also proclaiming one way or another may piss other people off. So I'll just say it's irrelevant.
Fine. I've heard that answer before. Sorry I asked. You'll forgive, I hope, the questions. The Overlord and his Archons used to be things of legend. Now
so we are at... Holy crap, we are at 55. I have more loyalty with her than Barik, the guy who is specifically assigned to protect my life. Justin Bell, who also did the music for Dead Money and Honest Heart, Pillar of Eternity 1, 2. It makes sense that he did the music for Pillar of Eternity 1 and 2, since that was also made by Obsidian. I have not yet played Pillar of Eternity 1, but I really like 2, and the music is fantastic. So I'm glad they found, like, a good composer, and they're sticking with him, because he's great. Brace for an ambush? I don't think they will. They're here on a diplomatic mission, and I have to respect that.
In accordance to our most ancient customs, let us depart in honorable accord. May peace find you, Fatebinder.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Alright, they're probably gonna get upset I didn't attack, but again, the lore tip literally told me I shouldn't attack people. That's bad for diplomacy.
Your shadow.
Oh, ult made them sneak. Cool. We just let them leave? Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I thought I might get the option, but it seems they just decided to dip. Alright, let's head down this way. Let's keep going to the camp. Alright, I mean, I honestly don't know if I would have attacked them. What was that? A bronze guitar. I'll take it. Cool, I guess. For Critical Role and Dead Money from Fallout New Vegas. Nice. Pretty good pretty well-regarded composer then. A bit... I would have been nice if I could have had the option to be like, I'm letting you leave in accordance with my custom, so that I get some more rep with them. What do we got over here? Are you threatening me? Proves everything. The warrior slams her fist together in a resounding clap. Unlike, for instance, whatever you're fit to lead, that flock of children. Continue. Did you not hear news of the edict? This is a foolish distraction. We ought to be saving our fight for the enemy. What's the problem here? I am an adjudicator, so I need to do this. She has a shiv. Oh, trust me, if she has a shiv, I have a javelin, which is just like a really big shiv, so I'm not worried at all. No problem here, Lord Binder. She tosses her blade in the air, catching it with a smile on the way down. Captain Fuckwit here seems to think he's about to balk from a challenge. Thanks because he used to run a ship, he's qualified to run a gang. So I'm calling him out because the way I see it, his warriors ought to follow me, not this new blood. Captain Fuckwit was my father. Fuckwit will do just fine. Alright, I like this guy, actually. That was cute. I like this. The warrior points at the opposing gang. If we have to prove our strength, we'll do so happily, but I'll have your hands and feet removed, and the rest of you keep for my own use. Let's see. I'll let you fight this out. Care to wager on this fight? I could use a few rings. Alright. Silvershank or Quiet Shiv? I think we could join. Do we join or just bet on? I kind of want to join because I want Shivershank to win. I think this was very clever. Well, it wasn't super clever. I just think it was cute, so I'm on his side now. Lock it in. We're at war. Counterpoint. This will be counterpoint. It'd be really funny. I enjoy a good bloodbath. Be my guest. I've always wanted to see a Fatebinder in action. He falls pointedly quiet but shrugs one shoulder, seemingly smart enough to not protest. Prepare yourselves. I'll be defending Silvershank. Ooh, interesting. I have a couple options here. Prepare yourselves. I'll be defending Silvershank, or I'll fight for Quiet Shiv, or I can cut the Quiet Shiv's throat and end it quickly. They are from Fantasy London. They are also from Fantasy London, so we do have to stab them. Alright, I'm doing this. I'm using my subterfuge here because I think that's cool. I'll end this quickly. Wow. She crumbles to the ground, face twisted with such shock and awe as everyone else in the ground around you. Enjoy your new position, gang boss. Wait, why didn't they like that? Oh, I guess they're all about, like, honorable fighting. I see. Okay. So if they want to fight, but you have to, like, stance up beforehand. You can't just kill them. Okay, I see. Enjoy your new position, gang boss. Can I loot her, also? Do you have anything on her? A bent... Oh, that's a crappy sword. I wanted better loot off of her. If I kill someone for loot, they better have something good on them, not whatever garbage that was. Alright, let's go around here. Locked? I don't care.
I've got this.
I don't care. Why would I not? They're raving savages, chatty. They love fights and stuff. I don't know. I thought they'd respect, like, the quick solution here, but apparently they don't like that. Apparently I have to go... Apparently there's, like, a bureaucracy of fighting I have to go through. The guard places her hands by her belt as you approach, gripping the hilt of a blade. Past this point is coarse territory, and you don't look like someone's conscript. You sure you're in the right place? I'm the Fatebinder. You better let me know what to do. You know, I think I was told to expect somebody, but you seem too ugly to be him. Why exactly should I let you in? And more importantly, what's this hulking tome of iron doing here? Wear silently. Alright, let's just step in and push her down. You know what? She's giving me attitude. As a tyrant, I cannot accept this. Kill them. Yeah, as a tyrant, I cannot accept this. You will obey or get thrown into the ground. Oh, they actually like that. It also gave me athletics XP, which is cool. Forcing to draw her blade, you advance, place your foot behind hers, and give her a shove to the shoulder. Caught off balance, she tumbles backwards, triggering an outburst of laughter in the other guard. I can't believe you sassed the Fatebinder. You're such a stupid ponce. Didn't I tell you we had a special guest coming? The guard waves you in with a smile. Come on in and don't let any ninny shitters in camp give you any guff. Okay, that got us some rep, though. That got us some rep. I like that. For the Horde. Filthy mongrels. The Fifth Eye must authorize all prisoner visits. I mean, I just want to talk to him. Who are you? Horde. Is there anyone I can talk to? Alright, this guy, Salvaris. Can I talk to you? Oh, this isn't its favored guy. Okay. Fatebinder of Tunin, the disfavored officer, pounds a heavy gauntlet to his chest with a stiff but warm greeting. Were I a betting or superstitious man, I'd say fortune must favor me today. I am not. But I'm pleased to meet you all the same. Now it brings you to my little slice of personal damnation, otherwise known as the shit-stinking chorus camp. Have you anything like your report? Maybe noticed some unusual during your time here. He cants his head to one side, taken aback. What about the chorus? Is it unusual? The army itself is a strange, malnourished beast, but no, the screamers seem mostly in order, sir, and I haven't been spying, if that's what you're implying. Of course, even if I was, it'd be damn near impossible to learn anything from this shit sty. First Eye and those damn Furies don't even loot me in enough for me to do my detail, and it's not for the lack of trying on your part. What do you mean? I mean, I was just genuinely asking a question there. I don't know why that caused them to get upset. I'm not here to keep a steady eye on the Oathbreakers, who they give far too much freedom after conscripting. I'm here to be a resource for the benefit of both armies. I can provide insight regarding proper stratagem and request a stock of troops from Iron Marshal Arenas for reinforcements if needed, but they won't listen to me, nor confide in me, nor fight beside the brethren I could request. Alright, farewell.
Found something.
Where? Here? What's this? Take? I guess I could just take people's stuff as long as I find it. As long as I find it, it's not steal. I guess that is true. I'm literally just the judge, jury, and executioner. So if I see stuff, it's mine. Okay, anything down here? These are all Horde. Who's this? Baz. What do you got going on? Baz and Reg. Well, look who we have here, chewing on the manner of cut. A heavyset soldier flings spittle and crumbles as she talks. The Fatebinder finally shows himself. I'm Reg, the second soldier chimes in, and this is Baz. We were wondering when you might pay the camp a visit. The Fifth Eye's been a little starved for attention. He ordered us to watch you like a troublesome babe. Make sure you don't get out of line. Oh, okay, so these are like the two guards from the other camp. He's an envoy, but the chorus are undisciplined meat sacks. Pretty much. He's like, his job is to like serve as a liaison, and they're just like, no, we don't want you here. Something like that. If you have questions, ask us. Good luck finding anyone else in camp who'll give you answers or even a smile. Okay. Tell me about yourself, Baz. I was a sellsword at back and called Fat Merchants, just another dented face in the crowd. After too many years of spilling blood in local skirmishes, I realized I was only killing time. The Cairo showed me a better way, unity, purpose, and you fight for something better and not someone. Been watching the Scarlet Furies, practicing your blade work, not good enough to join him yet, but I bet I could show him a thing or two. Interesting. I've got a Fury right here if you want to try, Baz. See if you can survive. Tell me about yourself, Reg. I had a family, a farm, and then the chorus came, and well, I now have the chorus. Priorities change when you hear screams in the night and feel a blade pressed to your neck. Things like farms or families don't seem as important. Okay, so this guy was just forcibly conscripted in. Everyone else I've talked to in the chorus has been like, okay, yeah, I just kind of, I had the opportunity to start killing people, so I started killing people. But this guy was like, no, it was join or die, so I decided not to die. I used to have nightmares thinking about the culling, felt awful, remembering how I hacked my mom and dad to bits just so I could survive. Jeez, Reg! Okay. Interesting. That is, wow. Okay, didn't know that bit. Yeah, rip mom, add a dead mom counter. We've had a lot more alive moms than I honestly thought, but we can throw one on the dead mom. I know, it's sad. The other one looks like that tutu on the tracker girl in the live action? Or I think, or do you mean in the cartoon? I know the tracker girl you're talking about, but I don't remember much about how she looks. The Fifth Eye heard me howling one night, pulled me out from the Horde and took an interest in me. Now I'm studying magic, calling fire from nothing. If my mom and dad could see me now, they'd be so proud. Tell me about your time with the Scarlet Chorus. Reg and I were conscripted at the Gates of Judgment. He used to fight for Rakan, me for Azir. How many fights did we survive so far? And they've survived 11. No, 14 I count each day and Sunder separately. The chorus is not as bad as it smells. The strong, like me and Reg, we're allowed to take what we want and what we deserve. We live only as well as our strength affords us, as it should be. What can you tell me about the Fifth Eye? Reg trades an uncomfortable glance with Braz and lowers his voice to a whisper. They say he shares a direct link with the voices of Narat. Guarded tongue around him, he's a little wild, bloodthirsty, mad, and brilliant. Had a lot more moms than you expected when you started this joke. Honestly, if you think about it, though, everyone has got to have a mom, right? So just by virtue of needing a mom, and there's a lot of characters, that's a lot of moms. The cartoon, I'm sorry, I don't remember how that tattoo looks, but that's kind of cool. I like that they've got some, I like that there's, I think it's neat how you can see all the symbols and stuff between different franchises. I was going to say, eccentric, the chorus isn't picky about who joins the ranks, so you can expect to find some unusual types, and most are likely to kill you as promote you. What do you know about Vendrians? Well, the walls might seem imposing, but the Vendrian Guard do a better job of hiding its weaknesses than fixing them. We took the Citadel once before, we can take it again. We have to, don't we? Though Kairos knows I don't want to stay any longer than necessary. She follows his gaze and shakes her head. You should know better than to parade your cowardice before the Fatebinder. It's not cowardice, just superstition. Why are you afraid of the Spire? I shouldn't have mentioned anything. The fact of the matter is we were told to stay away from the Spire and Old Walls ever since we were babes. Of all the dumb childhood lessons that fell by the wayside, that one stayed the same. Imagine a soldier of the course pissing himself over architecture. More like what's underneath it. The Bane lurk around those old sites and kill anything they can catch unawares. I've no wish to meet the Bane in combat unless there are 100 blood chanters at my back. Interesting. So apparently there's something called the Bane I need to watch out for. It's voiced by Ian Sinclair. Oh, I guess I was confusing him for Ian Sinclair then, yeah. Because I think their voices sound similar between the Baruch and, I guess, that role of his. He escaped Arkham again. Damn it, he just can't keep getting away with it. Alright, Baz, let's see what you can teach me. And let's dance. Interesting. Oh, so I can actually learn stuff from her. Okay, so I can train skills with bows, dual wield, or unarmed combat. I'm good. I don't want to learn those, but what about you? Show me what you've got. Lore. Okay, I'll take some lore training. My lore seems to get me a lot of really, really cool things, so I'm 100% down to upgrading it. 19 to train. Okay. Oh, geez, that's gonna take forever to level up, though. What about you? Subterfuge. Oh, but her subterfuge is almost leveled up. Alright, let's level up her subterfuge, level up your subterfuge. Okay, so Verse is almost leveled up, I'm about halfway there, Barik is pretty low on the totem pole. Magic in your fantasy London? I can't believe it. I know, I can't believe magic in my fantasy London. Anyone else to talk to? Fifth Eye. Alright, let's see what he's got going on. I think we can get a mission. So we have 2 missions to do. So we can do one for the Disfavored and also one for the Scarlet, or sorry, whatever they're called. I forget what they are. The Horde. I'm just gonna call them the Horde. That's what they are. You forget Rocket. Corn does not care from whence the blood flows, only that it does. That is true, though. I think Corn would like the Scarlet Chorus, given they're pretty big on just stabbing everybody. He really hates wizards. Does he? I didn't know that. I thought he was just, if you can fight, fight. The Binder of Tunon arrives, squealing with the teenager's timbre. The Fifth Eye's voice makes your gums itch and your fingernails feel in need of a trim. We just finished having a bit of sport with some captives, but worry not, we'll have more fun with another batch momentarily. Dressed in the bronze-red regalia of the Crimson Spears, the Fifth Eye beckons you to stand close, wagging a blood-spattered glove. Crimson Spears are the personal gang of voices of Narat. These top forces, the chorus, answer only to the Arcana secrets, and all gang members must follow their orders as if they were words of the Arcana secrets himself. In contrast to the poorly equipped mob mobs they command. The Crimson Spears are armed with fine bronze and rigorous training, and their skills are regularly tested by rivals for their status. In the Scarlet Chorus, even the top gang's leaders must be ready to prove their strength if they wish to lead. Now that you have issued the edict and doomed us all to die, have you come to help us climb out of this hole? Let's see. I trust you're getting your warriors ready for battle. We know the Oathbreakers are focused on the Citadel beneath the mountain spire, but we have learned this is not their only nest. Given their patterns of attacks, they must have a second group maintaining camp in the outer valley, and unless we deal with this second group, they'll attack from behind the moment we cross the river. Remain silent. My last group of scouts returned with a new batch of prisoners, and one of these prisoners claims she can lead us to the Vendrian Guard secondary camp, though there's shreds of deception in her voice. Making someone's brain shut down is less bloody than ripping them in two with a chain axe, but somebody has to summon the bloodthirsties. Exactly. It's like, I guess it's less blood, but still chaos, and that's what we want. That's what I would want if I was a blood god. You were helping questioning this Verai Kel. Perhaps you will get less screams and tears and more useful information out of her. If we knew where to ambush the Oathbreakers, we could try and take their captain and show them the wisdom of joining the chorus. Okay. I will speak with the prisoner. I'll meet you there. She's waiting by the other prisoners. Cool. Also, I want to take whatever this is. Read scroll.
Better, faster, and stronger.
Cool. Oh, okay, so she leveled up. So let's level up Verse, I guess. I forget level up. I forget, where's the character tab? Here it is. Okay. What do we want to level up for you? We have Duelist and Skirmisher. I kind of like Duelist. So Mocking Iron. Have I... Okay, so I've already gotten Skewer, so I have these other skills. She can move quickly. Right click for details. Just gets... So she cannot be engaged and gets movement speed bonus. That's pretty cool. Killing Spree. After a kill, she strikes twice with her attacks for a time. That's actually pretty good. Well, I don't know if this is how good this is, because her basic attack takes like 7 seconds to proc. So that's essentially she only gets 2 extra attacks total before her killing spree is up. I don't know how much I like that. What verse are we on? We are on the first verse. We are on just one verse. Know your enemy. Okay. This is pretty good. Getting bonuses to dodge and parry when damaged. Or Mocking Iron. Let's do Know Your Enemy. I think that's pretty good. Okay. And you. We can add bonuses. I forget how I add bonuses. Do I add bonuses here or no? So is she leveled up? I guess she's leveled up. Okay, cool. Leviticus 2015. What is Leviticus 2015? I don't know that one. I don't know any of them actually. So did she level up? I'm a little confused on the screen here. Oh, I have an attribute point. Okay. So I would click this to increase it. Let's increase her accuracy. Let's increase her accuracy. And we have Barik here, who we can put a point in. Barik is, I think, supposed to be a bit of a tank. So let's do... What's my resolve? 11, 14. Yeah, we're gonna do this for him, since I need somebody that's able to fight. 1 XCOM 2. Alright, Ladle. I guess we'll be doing some XCOM 2 next week. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. We're just doing a little bit of the tyranny right now. He shall... Oh. That is, I don't like that they had to specify that. That should be a given that you don't do that. Why did they have to specify that? Man, they were wild and back in the day, I suppose. Been watching Harry Potter with a friend. How are you liking it? I remember I liked the movies a lot as a kid, but I don't know how well they hold up. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go down the Sentinel path for Barik, because again, I'm gonna make Barik into a tank. I'm gonna make Barik into a tank here. I also need a tank. Too long, didn't read the furries die. I see. Finish the second one, not bad. That's good. It's nice to see they hold up. Alright, I guess we interrogate... Oh. Let's... Oh, we need to deal with Varaya first. Okay. I'm gonna be the one talking. Where's Varaya? You may approach the prisoner. Varaya Kell. Okay. Please, someone, I wish to bow before the voices of Narant. I thought all I could find redemption in the chorus. Woman in the makeshift armor of Vendrian guard lurches, sword in agony. Her soiled, trembling legs suggest she has been forced to stand for days. This one, he flippantly said the prisoner was hauling earlier. She knows the location of the Vendrian guard encampment, but she isn't being entirely honest. I told this thing that I wanted to guarantee I'd live and be welcome to the chorus as a captain. Then I'll talk. Otherwise, they'll just kill me once I've opened up. I was dumb enough to join the Vendrian guard, but I'm not dumb enough to give away my bargaining bronze. That's fair. This isn't a first viewing. I believe it. Yeah, I think it is, because I think you'd mentioned you hadn't seen him before. I will say, if I had to, based off what I remember, movies 5 and 6 are kind of the worst. I didn't really like them. You shouldn't do a spoiler meme. Yeah, don't do any spoiler memes then. This is the one time I'll say no spoilers allowed. But, yeah, I didn't really like 5 and 6, and then I don't like how they broke 7 into a 2-parter. I felt like it dragged on, but otherwise I think the movies are good, especially the earlier ones. Okay. Tell me what you know and I can see your release. I heard the course is looking for Captain Pelux Florian and his crew. I can lead you to them, but only if you release me. Okay. You're lying. Why don't you tell me what you actually know and I'll see about saving you. Well, you see. So I don't know exactly where the rest of my crew is, but I can tell you. Search that one. She reaches her right leg and points with her foot, calling out attention nearby pile of corpses. The tall dark one missing most of his face. Check his left boot. He was the literate one in our crew. He had the orders. Half-Blood was great. I disagree. I did not like Half-Blood Prince. I thought it was too, melodramatic. Half-Blood and Azkaban. I agree that Azkaban is peak. Half-Blood is too melodramatic for my taste. Also, I don't know. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was, okay, maybe bad was a little bit too harsh, but it's definitely lower on my list of the ones I like. Okay. With a snap of his fingers, a pair of choirmen yank the boot off the fallen guardsman. A rolled parchment slips out of the boot and is thrust into the fifth eye's hands. He unfurls the scroll to give it a read. It's nonsense, just a mash of words. She said she had information. She gives us garbage. Slay this wretch for wasting our time. He snaps her fingers out of a nearby scholar, freely prompting snatching a knife from her long belt. An initiation rite would be in order here. I gained Wrath. Too bad. I don't care. Order of the Phoenix is your least favorite. I agree. I think Order of the Phoenix is my least favorite as well. That's like melodramatic up to a 10. But Azkaban is peak. Azkaban is peak. And I liked Goblet of Fire, if only for the memes. You don't even remember what happens in Phoenix? Cringe. It's just cringe. Seeing as you're an expert on the subject of fate, I will entertain your wisdom on the matter. What then would you propose we do with her? Let's see. What do we do? Do we enslave her, make her a double agent, or test her loyalty? Given how fast she turns, I don't think we make her an agent, and I'm not one for slavery. Let's test her loyalty, see if she'll actually do what she's supposed to do. Okay, I gained favor with them. Varya looks at the prisoners once her allies and closes her eyes as her bonds are untied. The onlookers snicker and cheer as a heavy rock is placed in her hand. Mouthing something inaudible, she lifts the rock high above her head and smashes it down on the prisoner's skull, wincing back a scream as she hoists the stone over her head a second time to finish the job on the other prisoner. The bloody rock hits the ground and Varya slumps to her knees in defeat a moment later. If she'll just leave? Yeah, exactly. If we make her an agent, she's just gonna dip. This way, I make sure I get a loyal soldier. You know, with trauma. You know, by traumatizing them. Welcome to the Scarlet Course. Do not fail us. Where's a slave to clean up the offal when you meet it? You know, and if you think about it, I saved her a life of slavery. So I think I did the right thing here. Suffering Bill. It's just the meme of the circle, but the entire circle is just Suffering Bill's character. Alright. Welcome to your new life. You're welcome. I not only saved her life, I saved her from a life of slavery as well. They should be thanking me. We're no closer to finding the Oathbreaker's position, not with this cryptic mess. She promised us answers and gave us all she gave us was
Sorry to
gibberish.
interrupt, but I highly doubt it's gibberish. More likely, it's one of the local scripts.
Oh, hello, Lantry. The voice comes from one of the other prisoners tied next to the Varai, an older gentleman with the quills, ink vials, and parchment scrolls one finds on the sages of school in ink and quill. Ink smudges over his cheeks, temples, and his ears. His clothes appear charred, and between the rips of fabric, you spot burn scars among his arms. Despite being emaciated and tied to a post, he offers a beaming smile. Who are you?
I'm Sage Lantry, one of the hired quills that was coordinating missives between the Vendrian guard captains. They aren't paying me anymore and aren't coming to my rescue. So I'll decipher that parchment for you. That's what smart prisoners do, right? Make themselves useful.
I like this guy. I also feel kind of bad now because I'm pretty sure I'm the one who gave him those burn scars. Well, although, actually, no. That's not fair. That is not fair. I gave them an opportunity to run away. If he has burn scars and he was a sage, then he decided to stay. You can't blame me for that. The Emperor to Angron? Which one was Angron? Alright, can you read this?
Well, let me see. I can't.
Okay, he's either gonna BS us or he's gonna. I think he's gonna BS us personally. World Eater. I think I vaguely. World Eater. That's one of the Space Marine chapters. That's a traitor chapter, there, right?
So, I don't know exactly what it says, but I'm half certain that's Sage Selwyn's handwriting. I'm sure I could decipher that in a few hours' time. Don't need my hands free, but I think better when not tied to a post.
The corn-focused one. Okay.
I'm weird that way.
So, the suffering that builds character, in fact, ended up having a suffering build character as in incredible violence. Went through all of his lore recently. Wait, what was his lore again, then? I'm afraid I don't remember. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. It cannot hurt to give him a few hours. I agree. You read the edict. I don't need to tell you the sundial is working against us. This addled old bag is trying to stall us. I agree. We hit him with the voices in our out will be upset if you squandered a source of enemy intelligence. That we shouldn't push him to waste. He'll serve as our most riveting source of amusement and as we put him on trial.
I beseech you, be my advocate.
Okay.
For this trial.
Cliff notes? Yeah, hit me with them.
I know the chorus uses blood, not words, to settle these matters. But you are a servant of the Archon of Justice, are you not?
Interesting. Okay. So I kind of need this guy alive. I do agree. Also, I like how he's I like how even if he's lying about this, he was smart in trying to get out of this camp. So I respect that. Let's see. I'm taking him into my custody. I don't care if the Scarlet Course gets upset. This is literally well within my rights. He's our prisoner. If you think you can crack the information we need out of his skull without troubling the Archon, that's one thing, but you're not taking him, you're not walking out of here without our property. Interesting. So what do we do here? Do we do lore or do we do athletics? On the one hand, lore is like the right way to go about it. On the other hand, athletics is really fun. I really like the idea of going to this guy and telling him, did you just say no to me? I will kill Fifth Eye, and I want him to know that. Alright. Did you just tell me no? Damn, he was not ready for that. Let's... I won't... Alright, release the prisoner to me, and I won't shame and degrade you in full view of your followers. He grunts and stammers as he rests free from your grip. Once you release him, he shuffles to regain his composure. Release the sage, he's the Fatebinder's problem now. The sage is unbound from the post, stiff legs nearly buckle as he attempts to walk, and his arms flex and flail in new freedom.
Thank you.
Okay.
I thought I was going to wind up as another corpse in that pile. Now, hand me that parchment. The sooner I can find out what it says, the sooner I can get out of this place.
Agreed, Lantry. Alright, let's see what you got, pal. I guess this technically takes time, but we have 8 days. I can wait a few hours, you know? Well, much of the parchment is weathered, but I can make out the important parts of the text. The note makes mention of a meeting spot west of Trip Nettle. So the old sage knows his words after all. I'd ask that you travel ahead and see if you can't get this Captain Florian to yield to the chorus. They'll strike at first sight of a chorus gang, but perhaps they'll parlay if yours is the face they see. I know the area, suggest we go at once. I'll show you the way. I'm eager to be far away from the foul stench of the camp. Why do you want to join me? Because the alternative is, what, living here with these illiterate brutes? My old study is under a river of fire and there's no family missing me. Besides, I'd much rather chronicle the binder that twice proclaimed an edict of Kyrus. I'd be a fool to let someone else write your story. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Slave pit fighter, disobedient. They put nails into his skull to make him crazy. He started a rebellion. During a pivotal moment, Big E showed up and kidnapped him mid-fight. So Angeron hated him from day one as all his men died. Hated the Emperor, hated himself, and just had a constant bloodlust. Renamed his chapter from World Warhounds to World Eaters. Introduced something called a Compliance Crusade, where his legion had 31-ish hours to kill everything on a planet else he kills 1 in 10. Okay. So essentially, he's a bit of an angry guy, a little bit of an upset goober, just an angry, a very, very frustrated man. Geez, skulls in his head. That's rough. That's also, every time I hear something more lore about the Emperor, he just sounds like more and more of a jerk. Like, he saw his son leading a rebellion, and instead of helping him, just like, nope, you're coming with me now, and just left all of his friends to die. Like, I know the Emperor is, like, immortal and all, but he's supposed to still be a dude. Like, you'd think he would know well enough, hey, maybe I help out my son here so he doesn't hate me for the rest of his life and won't betray me. And then he gets inevitably betrayed, and he's like, wow, how did that happen? When Heresy kicked off, he just immediately joined Horus Hunted Eldar because he couldn't stop himself, went to his own planet, and thought he was dead, so he got more angry, and then he got turned into a Demon Prince. Okay. So, in other words, he got betrayed and then inevitably betrayed the person who betrayed him. Who could have seen that coming? Alright. Let's see. Let's have him swear fealty, after all. I gained fear with him. Let's go. Alright, I know I may seem old and frail, but I know how to step lightly and how to not get killed. Really, I won't slow you down. Lead the way and let me know if I can be of service. Are we done here? Let's hightail to Trip Nettle. If your new pet doesn't behave himself along the way, I'm not above clipping his ears. Alright, that went pretty well, actually, for us. That went pretty well. Let's go to Landry and level him up. Chapter put some simply in their... Oh, they put nails in their heads as well, just for the hell of it. I'm gonna level up the 2 levels in this here, so that he gets better at spells. And then Quill, Sage, or Preservation. He throws a well-aimed quill at his target. I thought this would be like, oh, he uses magic. No, he just throws a pen at you. How does that even work? Interesting. Apparently the quill tree is literally throwing pens at people. I quite like that. That's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. The butcher's nails are an implant that literally just steel nails that are jabbed into your skull that induces extreme pain if you're not killing or generally doing murder fucking. Angeron forced his entire legion to have them and killed all who didn't. Jeez. That is... I don't think I would join his legion personally. Gifted Vigor improves control vigor. Okay, so these are just like pure skill upgrades. What about Sage? Ooh, ability to paralyze is cool. I like that. Alright, save changes. What gear are you using? You are using a quill. I'm sorry, just the fact that his weapon is just a really big pen is super funny to me. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's get on out of here. How do I select all? Lock?
Yes.
Oh, I guess I have to select... No, I want every... I just want to select everybody. Okay,
Sorry,
everyone, let's get moving. Let's get moving here. And we're gonna head for... I guess... I'll see whichever is close. Actually, let's do the outskirts first, because if we attack the river before we complete the outskirts, then we'll just get attacked again. So we have the Trip Nettle Wilderness. which is about 5 hours away, and then we have Echo Call Crossing. So it's basically, do I want to take the time to settle this? I think it's worth it, personally. Who also killed his first chapter master, and then the marine who was running his ship before they found him, like on site in his defense though. One second he was fighting his slave masters on a mountain, and the next he was kidnapped on some weird ship. Okay, so it was more, he killed the guy who was like supposed to be his like second in command, but he was still in a bit of a fight or flight mode. And he really decided to choose fight. Encountered Vendrian's Well. Interesting. As you make your way along the dirt roads that wind through the forest of Old Apex, the mountains loom above you on every side, and only the mountain spire jutting skyward from the center of the Broken Realm provides a constant landmark by which to navigate. Cresting a hill, you make out the flash of light on bronze through the trees, accompanied by the movement of several individuals. That much bronze, you realize, must indicate a group of Oathbreakers, and they seem to be just around the next bend in the road. Let's see what we got. We can approach quietly, approach openly, avoid them. I have pretty good subterfuge. Let's try and approach them quietly. Nice. Okay. So we got some nice XP there. I like that. I like that. But he was just the least loyal Primarch out of all of them. It's kind of insane that the least loyal guy was not the one who started the heresy. I mean, it makes sense he joined it immediately, but it's kind of... I don't know, it feels like they had all this set up for, like, how he could be the one to start a rebellion. He has all the reasons to, but instead it was some other guy. But I guess also having a crazy murder hobo start your rebellion isn't great for recruiting followers. Horus had to be talked into by Lorgar. Wait, who's Lorgar again? I don't remember who that one is. Alright, keeping low and using a thick foliage as cover, you move carefully through the underbrush, making the concave bend in the road. The far side of the bend slowly resolves in your view, revealing not one patrol of warriors, but two. Interesting. Apex Heraldry in heavy bronze scale marks the first group as members of the Vendrian Guard. The other warriors, however, wear rings of bronze set in heavy cured leather, a sigil on their tabard styled in the likeness of the Bane. You recognize them from your time as governor of Lethian's Crossing. These are members of the Bronze Brotherhood, brutal mercenaries out of Haven. Spy on them, speak with them, attack, and avoid them. Let's spy on them first and see what's going on. I want to find out what... If the Vendrian Guard are getting mercenaries, that's probably something I should know about. He's the World Bearer Primarch. Okay, so what's his deal then? Let's spy on them. Moving with extreme care, you close to within listening distance of the two groups. As you eavesdrop on them, it becomes immediately clear the Vendrian Guard hope to recruit the mercenaries, explained in the no uncertain terms that if the Citadel or Vendrian Well falls, Kyrus' edict will slay every tiersman confined within the valley. Such is the way of the Overlord. The Oathbreaker tells the mercenaries troops die or we all die. There's no middle road, no parley, no quarter. Okay. I mean, I know that. Expose the lie, attack, speak with them, sneak away. They're hoping to recruit them, explaining that the Citadel, that if the Citadel of Vendrian Wells fall, they will... Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's... He's just kind of the worst. How is he the worst? I see. I misread what the lie was. Okay, so the lie is essentially... They're saying that if the Citadel falls, every tiersman dies. That is not what the edict is. The edict is if the Citadel does not fall, everyone dies, regardless of who your affiliation is. So we can expose the lie, attack, speak with them, or sneak away. I'm gonna expose the lie because I do not want mercenaries joining with the Vendrian Guard. That would be bad. You step forward, revealing yourself from the brush, sending the tiersmen scrambling to ready a bristling wall of spears, swords, and shields. You point out the guardsman, calling out his self-serving lie. Mercenaries seem to have little to gain from working with the Vendrian Guard and everything to lose. The Edict of Execution shall slay all those in the valley only if the Citadel does not fall to Kyrus' forces. You should know, you tell them, the edict was issued by your lips. Even as the Vendrian Guard howl for your head and advance on you with weapons drawn, the mercenaries holster their arms and withdraw into the woods. I kind of saw that coming. Okay, so I'm not gonna get... So... I have to fight these guys, but I don't have to deal with mercenaries, which will be good. I think that'll help in the future. Alright, let's see how this goes. Come and finish it, Northern Lapdog. I'm not from the north. Okay. Let's pause and figure out how I want to do this. So Barik here, striking iron, iron tolling. Yeah, I want iron tolling to do this because I want to get
Heads up.
him to like be the this ain't our fight, have at him. That's fine with me. I specifically did that just so they'd leave. We're gonna do iron tolling on here, I guess. And then okay. We do this. We also have Clash of Iron. Oh wait, okay, no, he did Clash of Iron. That's what I want him to do. Meanwhile, ow. Oh, jeez. My man's here is dying almost immediately. This isn't good. This isn't good. He sort of wound up on a world where Chaos Worshippers were just, like, a thing, so he was heavily religious, which naturally clashed with Biggie's whole Imperial Truth thing, with it, there are no gods. Okay. So basically, he basically just knew that Chaos was a thing, and that kind of, made things more difficult for him in the future. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do this ability. Restoring touch. Yeah, give yourself some health, pal. Meanwhile, I am gonna go and attack this guy. Dang it, they're attacking my mage, which I don't like. Watcher's Judgment. Okay. Barik, you're not doing a very good job of tanking here, I'm gonna be honest. Gonna be honest, Barik, I'm not feeling your tanking skills. Okay. Use this on this guy. Okay. He's taunted. My man's here is about to die. Restoring touch on yourself. And then I need to do maybe a heart shot. I need to do something to save my man's here. Let's do a heart shot on this guy.
I see you there.
Okay. Gonna have him move this way. I need you to disengage. I need to attack right here. Alright, so they're engaged now. They're engaged. Wounded. Okay. They have their wounds and maximum health reduced. They're removed when the party rests or character levels up. Got it. Who is wounded? You are. What is your health? Oh, so you're just, like, dead. Oh, he's just knocked out now. Okay. He's kind of trying to push that Biggie was a god and nobody liked him, so he got pissy and started whispering his brother's ears, so they said, yeah, screw it, go with Chaos. Damn. Was it a specific Chaos god, or was he just a fan of Chaos in general? I guess good news is, I thought Lantry would just flat out die, but no, he's just knocked unconscious. I can work with that. Barik is not looking so great. Let's do Striking Iron on this guy. Verse is fine. Barik, okay. I get that you require medical assistance, Barik. However, oh, you do have a lesser healing potion. Alright, use it on yourself. Alright, hopefully he survives. Jeez, this one guard is really... Why is this one guard so hard to kill? Also, Verse, I also want you to use a potion on yourself. We have me here. Let's do Heart Shot right here. Disengage is fine. This guy's almost dead, luckily. Lurgar's just like undivided chaos. Oh, okay. There's like more nuance and stuff, but frankly, none of it matters to explain his character. He was just a little bitch who cried until he got his way. So then, are the Chaos Gods like constantly fighting over him then? Because, I mean, if he's just all chaos, wouldn't they all want a Primarch to try and like take to their side? Alright, use this. Alright.
Take me if you...
You need to attack this guy, because they're the closest to death. Barik is also very close to death, though. Alright, Barik fighting literally everyone is maybe not the best idea. Give me another potion. Try not to die. Mortation went to Nurgle, Engarin went to Korn, Fulgrim went to Slanesh, Magnus went to Zeech, while Horus, Lorgar, and Alfarius are just undivided. Oh, okay. I thought they all, like, had a specific one. I didn't know they had some undivided. Any of these about to die? Some of them are real close to death. Some of them are real close to death, luckily. Death from above? I'm gonna do death from above on this guy.
Alright, let's do this.
Did they do it? Wait, that was so cool! Okay, so that's how that skill works. That's how that skill works. That was cool. I like that. That was cool as hell. That was really cool to see. Warrior's Respite I want on myself. Wait, I thought this gave me... Oh, okay. Oh, I get to choose who I debuff. Debuff this guy, then.
They won't even get close.
Okay. Are we... What am I doing here? Why am I not using my skill? Alright, I used Warrior's Respite, used Heart Shot on this guy. Kill him. Oh, Barik is not looking good. Barik is not looking good. Undivided are worshippers of all chaos and stuff, so the gods aren't particularly fighting for them, but it would be cool if they did go full fanatic in their eyes. So there's, like, no stories about them fighting specifically? Because I think that'd be a really cool thing to see. Like, having the chaos gods fight for a specific person, you know? Alright. That's another one dead. Honestly, Barik, I want you to stop using your taunt right now. You're kinda close to death. Let's use some of these potions. Jeez, combat hurts in this game, I'm finding out. Combat is not what I would call an easy thing to survive here. Alright, they're targeting me now, that's fine. As long as they're not targeting Barik, I'm okay. Alright, this one's dead. Almost. Just die already. He has not played Pathfinder yet. Is Pathfinder real-time? I thought Pathfinder was, what do you call it? I thought Pathfinder was, turn-based. If Pathfinder is, real-time, I'm gonna be really sad, actually. Damn it, they knocked out Barik. Okay, that's bad. I'm about to get knocked out. Right-click for details. Okay, I'm trying to trigger the skill. Well, I guess it's just a verse. Dang it, did I just... Oh, I might have just lost. I might have just lost here. Skewer this guy. Alright, attack this fella. Although this guy is really, really bad at fighting. Never mind, he's really good at fighting. It's both? Oh yeah, then that's gonna be rough for me. I am not good at real-time combat. Probably tried some stories with Horus dead, Lorgar being mega religious fanatic, and kind of just being Lorgar and the Alpha Legion being the Alpha Legion. It's really hard to fight over them. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's like, how do you fight over the Alpha Legion when you're not really sure which character you should be fighting over? You just know there's somebody out there. Alright, I guess use heal. Brought Spear and Scarlet Poison. I don't want to use those if I can avoid them. Verse does attack a lot faster, so I think she can win this. Stitch you up. Badly injured, near death. You can do this, you can do this. Oh, and we got poisoned. Okay. Edict of Execution, 1 resolve. So we're not doing so great. We're not doing so hot right now. We're a little injured. If I get a character... Wounded, minus 10% health, max health. Okay. The Alpha Legion fought to the end when the World Eater ran for it during a siege of Locke. Oh, so they were fighting other chaos. Welcome in, Prepper. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I'm very quickly finding out I'm not all that good at this game. Not all that good at this game. What I need to do, I need to get Barik better armor. Because, what do you call it? That was just not, he was supposed to be a tank, and I mean, he tanked, but he did not tank as well as I would have liked. I also need to keep Quill farther back. Yeah, a victory is a victory, even if it's by the skin of our teeth. Maybe I should rest. I didn't even know I could rest. How do I do that? Inventory. Like, I have gear. I'm just trying to figure out the rest option. Party spells. I also have spells that I can use. I need to use these more often. The World Eater and Alpha Legion fought together. Oh, I thought you meant like they were fighting each other, which seems something that, that feels fairly, what do you call it? Feels fairly chaosy. You know, given they're called Chaos and all that. Alright, let's go to you. You should probably have... yeah, at least a... where is it? Do I not have any other healing I guess I don't have enough healing potions for this guy. Crap. That's unfortunate. Alright, anything else I can loot here? I don't think so. They don't retreat, they just strategically withdraw and begin guerrilla warfare. I mean, not ironically, that sounds like a pretty good strategy if you're a legion where nobody knows what you look like, you know? Nobody knows what you look like, then you might as well play that to your advantage. Unless they do retreat, in which case they're just retreating. I see. It's always a retreat right up until it's not. Alright, let's get the loot that they have here. Anything else around here? Alright, let me check some of these guys' gear. Do you have any good gear on you? You are doing Scholar's Robes, which is kind of terrible. Armor... see, I can give him light leather gauntlets, which give a little bit more deflection, and an unarmed attack. Wait, actually, what are my skills? I want to be the best one here, actually. I want to have the best one here. Welcome in, Rodriguez. Hope you're doing good. What would you do if you start to suspect you have sadistic tendencies? I don't know. That... I don't know. I don't think I've ever had anyone just start a conversation that way. That's certainly a bit of a start. I don't know. I guess I've never had that thought before. Probably not do mean things to people without their consent, though. I think that's probably the first thing. Probably just keep it to myself, I suppose. The Imperium doesn't have a chapter to counter them. Wouldn't they want a counter to Chaos, though, or no? Okay, go to inventory. I have Ceremonial Fatebinder Gloves, 2.42. Okay, so this guy, if I remember correctly, these... alright, so light leather gauntlets, or light... okay. So the bonuses is telling me what the bonus is compared to what I'm currently wearing. Fairly certain. Good averse. Are these better than what you've got? Yeah, these are just flat out better. So you just wear these. Go here. I guess you can wear a helmet if you have it with you. They were still part of the attackers anyway, so they still won. Exactly. As long as you win, you win. But the Alpha Legion? How? The Alpha Legion were the counter of the Alpha Legion? It's like the counter is also the counter. How do you deal with that? Alright, I think I've explored this area. Let's just get on out of here. Let's just get on out of here. We're a little bit wounded, but I think we'll be alright. Let's go to the wilderness. Alright, that's day one finished. What do we have going on here? Hello there. I'll try to be, oh, reinforcements, cool. Chaos Warrior pumps his tattooed arm in salute. Midway through a gesture-looking fusion draws upon his painted face. Sister Verse, what did I do to deserve such a helping hand? The fifth I had is a sense of humor sending you. Interesting. I guess they have history together. You start smiling in violent scenes in movies, series, and games. I don't know. I guess I've never thought of that before. I guess that's never really happened before, Rodriguez. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess it's fine to, like, enjoy watching like cool action scenes and stuff, but you know that it doesn't have, know that it's separate from real life. If the FBI suddenly became a terrorist organization, who exactly would be in a position to stop them? I guess I see what you mean. It's like they were the counter to chaos, but then they kind of fell to chaos, so it's like, who would stop them then? Like the CIA or whatever? Like, I guess in this analogy they could, but that's not exactly their department. Man is a faker, get him? I agree. He's literally as fake in the name. How can I not hate him? Verse returns a cold glare but says nothing. I'm here to round up the Vendrian Guard. Come to steal my quarry. Who am I fooling? We met our match 2 days ago and aren't in any shape to tussle again. Much as I like the bragging rights of claiming some scalps, my gang needs to rest before we pick another fight. The camp is just over yonder, and we kept an eye on them for the last couple days. Some left a couple hours ago looking for food, maybe out on patrol, but they haven't returned yet. Might be wise now to strike while they're divided. How'd you find the place? Happy accident of sorts. We were up in the mountains with orders to keep the Oathbreakers in and any would-be allies out of the valley. Strange thing happens. Tremors hit the pass and the tremors lasted a bit, so I figured they were magical, but there weren't any signs of Earthshakers or anybody. That was Kairos' magic sealing the valley. That explained it. We thought a second Karen survived death and was back for a vengeance. Legally speaking, that'd be the US militia who can use the power of the Fifth Amendment to restore... Really? Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Closest chapter is probably the Raven Guards. Okay. Wait, so what do the Raven Guards do then? Figuring we didn't need to walk the pass no longer, we headed down the slope back to camp. New fish in the gang got good eyes, and she spotted the campfires from up high. We got curious, swung this way, and that's pretty much how we got here. Alright, leave the Oathbreakers to me. My gang and I will lurk nearby. When you make a move, we'll descend and help with capturing Florin. Don't worry, I'll let the others know you did the heavy lifting. I'll cheat out battle, but not with my reputation. That's nice, I guess. Can I, like... I want my dudes to follow me. I want my guys to, like, follow me around. Can I guess, easier ways doing that? Alright, go right here. Take goal. Huh. Cool, crates. I mean, I'm fine just taking stuff. It worked good for me. Sneaky, wait, type of chapter. Cool. By violent scenes, you mean torture? I don't know, Rodriguez. I've never thought about that before. There's something you need to tell us, or... Oh, I can't just walk in. I don't get the opportunity to talk. I just have to fight. All right then. Let's go to verse. Do death from above. Oh, this is only once per rest. Oh, that's kind of bad. Let's do burning iron on this guy. Gonna go to me. Do heart shot on this guy. Go to you. Let's go Clash of Iron. Clash of Iron right here. Okay. And you are going to do... Just do a little bit of healing on... Actually, you got injured again. Could you stop doing that, pal? Let's give a bonus to you here.
As you command.
Oh wait, that gave it to you, not Verse. Whoopsie, wrong person. Raven Guard or Night Lords, they're not really infiltration and all that sneaky stuff. Sure, they use stealth to get close to the enemy, but they'll just stab them with a chainsword, while the Alpha Legion will hypnotize their target and turn them into like a sleeper agent, which they can do. So does hypnotism actually work in 40k verse? Because in real life hypnotism, you know, it's just kind of a not a real thing. Rim Spike. I want to see how this works. I want to see how this spell works here. Also, you need to disengage. Stop. Holy crap, that's so cool. Alright, yeah, heal yourself, that's fine. And then Quill Strike over on this fella. Psychers. Oh. I kind of forgot Psychers were like a thing. I kind of forgot they do technically have magic, don't they? Trap detected? Glad we detected the trap. That doesn't help with all this. Alright, nice. And we get our health back, and we're fine now. That could have gone way worse, but it went pretty good. You're the only one in the comments enjoying the... that's kind of weird, I'll admit, Rodriguez. Watching animated depictions of people dying is a bit odd. That's kind of not fun to talk about. Let's talk about something else, yeah? Aside from that, I hope you're doing well, despite the admittedly odd questions. Why can't I loot these guys? Let me loot them, damn it. Let me loot them. Alright, let's disarm the trap. Trap disarmed. Can I guess, do they not have any loot for me? What's going on, pal? You have gear. Fine, I guess they don't. Hey, speaking of Night Lords, I see. Alright. Here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Barik up here. Put Barik and Verse up here. I'm gonna have you guys kind of hang in the back a little bit. It looks like I can't, what do you call it? It looks like I want to do this the easy way. Maybe if I go like around this way, I can talk to the guy. Because there's a guy right here. Can I talk to you? No, it looks like I have to kill these guys. I think I have to kill them for whatever reason. Alright. Well, let's keep our ranged units in the back and keep Barikan.
Just point me in the right direction.
Wrong thing there. Alright, you two, I'm still getting the hang of maneuvering.
You got it.
Alright, and then you two go right here.
Trouble is afoot.
I noticed. Okay. Well, I don't want to be in melee. Weapon sets. I want to use Javelin, but I have ranged attacks with a Javelin, which is what I want to be doing. I guess first things first, do a Rim Spike right there.
Sorry, I can't.
What do you mean you can't? What do you mean you can't do that? It's right there.
Can't do that.
What do you mean can't do that? What does that mean? Just cast your spell. No, it doesn't say like I can't do it. What's going on here? It's one of those, it's the morning and you're gonna have you yapping about 40k? I know, I will. Have a good night, Flavin, have a good night. I'm trying to figure out why... I guess I can do this. Do it on this guy. Do Iron Tolling. Mess with him a little bit. Because I don't want to be in melee. I want my guy doing ranged attack stuff, right? So, right, they're doing good with that. You disengage back this way. You disengage back this way. How are you doing? Burning Iron, Blood-Soaked Stone. Let's do Blood-Soaked Stone on this one.
Wake me up when it's over.
Oh, jeez. Well, Verse died, that's not good. You're kind of disgusted by scenes, but the 2 times you got to see him, it gets... I mean... You're just in your chuny phase, it's fine. You're just in your edgy teenager phase, Rodriguez. I think everyone has that. It's whatever. Okay. Rhyme Spike. Where is... I don't get why I can't do this. Like, I want to hit this guy. Why can't I do that? Alright, fine, do this.
Sorry.
Is there something I'm missing for, like, magical ability? I don't understand. Right-click for details. I have the lore skill. I don't know why it doesn't say that it's only like a once per combat thing. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. I guess Palm Strike this man. Palm Strike this guy. You gonna Palm Strike? There we go. At least they're silenced. Well, we may die here. It's not looking so hot for us, I'll admit. We can try doing a little bit of... Do this, try and kill him since he's near death. Ah, damn it, they got some kind of healing in. Only I'm allowed to heal, not the enemy. Alright, that's 2. Come on. It's another one down. And I'm gonna do this for my auto heal. Interesting. I still don't understand. I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to get a hang of how combat works in this game, and it is really confusing the hell out of me. It is really confusing me. Like, I think I get it? Okay, so now I'm at range, which is good. Now, can I keep doing this range attack? I'm still doing the range attack. Oh, maybe I have to select... Oh, I see. With the spike, I have to select a certain person. I don't think I can target just an AoE. That's why it wasn't working, because I was trying to AoE them. I see. I understand. Like I said, Rodriguez, I think you're just being a little... I don't know if Chuny is a word, you know. It's just like it's just an edgy phase. You're fine. You're not a psychopath if that's what you're worried about. I'm pretty sure you're not a psychopath. No, at least we got the level up. We got the level up, so hopefully that'll get rid of the injuries. Alright, we good? We're good. Oh, these guys have points to spend. Cool. If I go to character here, yeah, wounded. At least wounded, it's just minus 10% max health. That's not terrible. Let's go. You have... Do you have points to burn? No, Verse doesn't. These guys do. Okay. I have 1 attribute point. I'm gonna throw it into here, reduce my ability cooldown. Next, I'm gonna go to here, and we have penetrating shot, which gets us... Yeah, I think this is pretty good. It gives us a bleeding, which is nice. Throne Mastery. I think we do Throne Mastery, though. I think this is better. Allowing attacks to strike multiple times is pretty nice. Sentinel. We can do a couple other things. Sadism. Oh, I don't know the difference. I think you're fine. You're just vibing. Movement speed for short time. Clash of Iron. Attack twice with his normal strike. Ooh, wait, this is actually pretty good. This is pretty good. Because I like Clash, because I'm using Clash of Iron to get taunts, so letting him attack more on taunts is really nice. But this... Oh, all of these are really good. All of these are really good for what I want. Gotta go fast. That's true, we do gotta go fast. All these are really good. Going fast at the start of battle is great. Retribution is good because that lets... I think I do Phalanx for now to fight defensively, actually. I need to fight defensively and get an armor bonus so Barik can tank more. Ew. Preservation. Quill. Sage. Gain passive to subterfuge and dodge. I think Quill... Yeah, we're gonna just make him a... We're making Lantry a ranged guy like me, so let's make sure we do that. And also upgrade your... Actually, you don't have an attribute point, but you do. And I'm gonna put it in... I'm actually gonna put it here. Reduce your ability cooldown. Because I want you to be able to spam your taunt as often as possible, so reducing the ability cooldown is good for that. Wounded. Oh, wounded again. Jeez. I didn't realize you get wounded twice. That may be a bit bad. Gotta step on the gas tonight. Gas, gas, gas. I agree. I agree, Prepper. It'll cut you the guards for 2 minutes. Dude, these guards have been kind of kicking my butt. I'm also... I don't understand what the different numbers are. Does this mean you have an upgrade available? What's... No, he doesn't have any upgrades available, so I'm a little confused why this number... Oh, is that because I have them selected? No, that's what the blue circle is. I don't know what the orange one is. Huh. Alright, go here. Take all... Is it really just that one soldier has loot? Man. There's a lot more loot at the beginning of the game, I'm realizing. Become Lancelot. Just lance a lot of guards. I can do that. I think you're probably fine, Rodriguez. But if you feel like you should talk to a psychologist, there's... Oh! I like how I saw the trap and just immediately walked into it. Maybe I should go a little... Alright, I'm the one who spots the traps. Let's walk forward hesitantly. So that way I don't hit any more traps, yeah? Okay. There's probably a trap, like, in here, I would guess. Okay. Let's see... Can I talk to this guy?
Found something.
Okay. I wish I could have just talked to him sooner instead of having to fight through all those men, but it is what it is. The Overlord's peons have arrived, blades up, falchion in hand, and ready for battle. The Vendrian guard captain bellows his orders to warriors in the camp. Dressed in tarnished bronze and sporting countless scars across his arm, Pelox Florin towers over his peers. If you value your life, drop everything and flee or stand and fight. I'm happy with that option too. It just seems sporting for me to suggest it. But I'd like to talk all... I'd like to talk all the same. You want to talk? Florin looks in either direction as soldiers, gauging their reactions. Speak your mind, try anything funny, and I'll run my fox clear up your backside until you taste bronze. Okay. Graven Ash sent me to inquire about the disfavor taking captain of the uprising. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can get that. He did? Okay. Quiet down, oaf. Them, here guards with the puzzled look. Captain Tarkus would know more. I've been in the field for quite some time. I'm sure you know we don't kill prisoners, but I can't give you a better answer than that. Okay, so at least I know that I can get prisoners by talking with Captain Tarkus. Let's see. We have your brother Tyrell and his band. Most of his band sent through Edgering. Graven Ash wants one Pelox for another. Okay. So we can do that. You just went to the trap. I mean, I hit the trap, but only because it was hidden. If it wasn't hidden, I assure you I would have avoided it. Like, probably. Alright. Do we lie about having this guy prisoner? He wants one Pelox for another. Okay. So basically, I lie, take this guy prisoner, and then as a prisoner... Because the other guy's dead, and then they should have a lot less people around. Terrell is alive, his eyes widen as he shuffles in his stance. Is he well? Do you have proof that he's alive? Let's see. I was only joking, I watched your brother die. Thought you should know that before you join him. He's wounded but will recover. I did not think to take an arrow finger as proof. Apologies. My life can purchase that of my crew, my brother and his warriors. I will do it if you allow my soldiers to leave. I'll concede and agree to be your prisoner. Okay, surrender and the rest of your crew may leave. Okay, so this way I don't have to deal with attacks anymore. You hear that? Go on and tell the crew back home that I'll return soon, and if not, well, if that happens, I trust you will all avenge me. But if this fate binder speaks true, I'll be back soon and even bring back a souvenir, the severed head of the voices of Narat. Interesting. So nothing personal, but I can't come back empty-handed. That said, I only need you. The rest are free to go. Say your farewells. You're coming with me. I'm feeling charitable. Make a run for it. I don't want to attack them because I'm kind of injured, actually. The rest are free to go. So I throw them into the world. I guess this will make the Citadel more defended, which is bad. But it gets me one of their commanders, which I can use as a bargaining chip. So I kind of need... I think taking him prisoner is... I think taking this guy prisoner is worth more than, like, the 3 guys he has still alive, you know? Say your farewells. You're coming with me. Okay. Each warrior in turn approaches Florian, embraces and readies to depart with a silent nod. When the warriors have said their goodbyes, they hoist their rucksacks and depart. Alright. Well, I've got a prisoner now. Report back to Fake Limp.
Can't do that.
Okay. BRB sounds good. Alright, hopefully he doesn't get too upset with me. But I am the adjudicator here. More on the way. Patrol from this morning coming back. Well, look at that. The captain's in one piece. As requested, the voices will be pleased. That is going with General Ash. This wasn't part of. Okay. He just had to open his big fat mouth. Whatever. I did line. That's good enough. I did line. That's good enough. Never say that you're in emo phase again. You're not in your emo phase. I mean, from what you're saying, you sound pretty emo. I think you're in the emo phase, Rodriguez. I hate to do it, but I diagnose you with emo. You haven't won just yet. Second patrol should be returning right about now. You can tackle the incoming patrol. My gang and I will make sure this Oathbreaker sees the voices of Narat. Good hunting. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I swear, if this guy steals my glory, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright, let's get these two up in front. Get these two up in front. You go here. Is there something in, like, your combat AI? Formations, camping supplies. Is there something in this guy's combat AI that I can make it so that he doesn't try to melee? Because I don't want him in the melee, right? I want him back and using ranged attacks, but he keeps trying to run up and stab, which is, you know, not good. So unless I just have to physically hold him back. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I randomly hit a trap right as they got in. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I guess we're just stanced up at each other. I'll wait until my guy is fully healed before heading back to fight them again. Okay. Do this, move right here. Do this, move right here. Okay. Combat stopped. You can't do that? I can. I can do that. It is well within my abilities, actually. Alright, join the combat, pal. Titan's Touch. Let's do Titan's Touch on you.
Point me in the right direction.
Meanwhile, I want to stay back here. I want to stay back here. Do heart. Let's see. I guess I can do Blood-Soaked Stone right here, actually. Let's do Blood-Soaked Stone. I think that does put me in melee range, but that's fine. Because it'll knock this guy prone, which is good. Nice. Okay, now he's bleeding, which is good. Let's back up a little bit and use a throwing attack on this guy.
You fancy red.
There we go. Also, let's go to Barik here. You are in a defensive stance, are you not? You are. Good. Good, good, good. Verse is getting a little bit hurt. I'm gonna have her back up. I'm gonna have her back. Ow. Ow.
Feeling so great.
Do Burning Iron. Kill this guy. Meanwhile, Barik here. No, just do... Stay right here. Stay where you're at. Do Burning Iron on this guy. Barik, I want you to... Striking Iron this man. Okay, meanwhile, me... I am going to... I'll use Warrior's Respite.
Oh crap! The Fate Binder isn't moving!
I don't know why, but the oh crap, the Fate Binder isn't moving. That was kind of funny. Well, that's not good. You. What else you got? Watcher's Judgment. Try and hit him with that.
I'll take care of it.
Just knock him down. I don't know. Well, good news is Barik just doesn't take damage. And bad news is, let's see. Bad news is he still has to kill 4 dudes. That's a lot of... He also has to fight a lot of archers. Alright, kill this guy.
for me.
Okay. Ow. Chill with the poison, dude. Okay, is there anything else I can do? Clash of Iron. I guess I can do Marshberry. See if that helps. But otherwise, yeah, he's just gonna have to... No, I think I lost this. I think I lost this. Okay, so next time, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send in Verse into the back to attack. Well, maybe he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Hold on.
I will aid you.
He's not looking good though. As a defensive guy, he really just exists to take punishment.
I'm going down.
That's not good. Load. All right, let's load. Hopefully, I don't have to do all that over again. Let's see. Oh, I have to do all that over again. Gotta get a job. I don't think Twitter is ever a cure. Forgot the tactile system was this involved. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I am still very much getting used to the combat, and I'm not the biggest fan of it at the moment. I'm not the biggest fan of combat at the moment. It feels very just unintuitive. I don't like that I'm trying to control and make it so my guys stay in range, but they keep trying to run into melee and they get killed as a result. Skill issue. A little bit of skill issue, a little bit of just finagling. A little bit of just finagling with other stuff. Alright, go up to like right here.
Heads up, we have company.
Alright. So you do that. Go right here. I'm already using Heart Shot, so I should use that. Because, like, does Barik use skills on... Do they use skills on their own? Okay, they do use skills on their own, which is good. So I don't need to Excuse me, I don't need to micromanage them. I don't need to. Which is fine. That's good that I don't need to micromanage them. Alright, you go here. Electric Jolt. Alright, let's do Electric Jolt on this guy. I want to see how this magic spell works. Okay, stun is good. Stun is good. And let's do Rhyme Spike.
Can't do that.
Okay, so I have to select a target. I have to select a target. Even though it's an AoE attack. Even though it's an AoE attack, I have to select a target to center it on. I can't just center it on the ground, it seems. You've seen a lot of memes about Twitter artists losing the ability to use Twitter. Oh, really? That's unfortunate that they're losing their source of income.
Seen an awful.
You are gonna... Let's have you back up.
A lot of red.
Disengage. Use Burning Iron right here. Wait, what am I doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Alright, I'm gonna switch your weapon set to range. Use the range weapon sight. Honestly, I think Barik is just my taunter. I just need Barik to taunt and everyone else just use range attacks. Are you gonna use a Quill Strike or... There we go. Damn it, they knocked me down. Okay, good healing spell. And then... Healing... Oh, Quicken. How does that work? Okay, so that's just a free heal, because that's a combo skill. And then me... Heart Shot on this guy.
Will do.
You can't use Twitter, you live in Brazil. That is true. I guess they did ban it there, didn't they? Alright, so I'm gonna try... Yeah, I'm gonna try doing basically Barik is just my singular tank, everyone else is a ranged attack. And see if that helps me survive longer. Because ranged, I've been kind of just ignoring ranged people, right? I've kind of just been ignoring them, but... The range units have actually been messing me up, like, heavily. So I need to make sure that I, you know, don't let them do that. Let's go to Party Stash. Okay, go to Potions. First of all, Potions. Are you telling me I had... I didn't realize I had this many potions on hand. Okay, you have that. You have... Is there a... How many amount do I want to drop? Full. Alright, cancel. Move this here. Move right here. Go right here. Drop. No, I just want to give him 4 potions. I just want to give him 4 potions. I'm going insane, guys. I'm actually going insane. Be 2 people on this situation. You're happy because the toxic dumb Twitter is gone, or sad because Twitter is gone? I'm just happy that Twitter is gone, actually. I'm happy that Twitter is gone. Alright, right click. Okay, don't right click. Is it shift click? How do I change how much I put? 4, 3, 2. Was added to the stash. I know it was added to the stash. Why? Okay, control right click. That is a hell of a button combo. Control right click is what gets me the potion. So control right click. That, never mind, I'm a liar. Control click. Control click. Control... Okay, control right click in the main inventory and not the quick item is what allows me to give a certain amount of potions. Oh, I'm going insane. I'm going insane. 4, 3... Okay. Just do the 1. Accept. Well, I guess I got there eventually. Guess I figured it out eventually somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna do weapon set 2 here, because Verse is pretty lightly armored, so I don't want her fighting if I can avoid it. Actually, I'm gonna give the rest of the pensions to Barik here, because, he is gonna be just getting a ton of punishments. A male ant here? What do you mean by that? We have a couple accuracies, okay. I can give him a better sword. Actually, let's go to weapons first off. Give him a bronze axe, which is some extra DPS and accuracy. I can give him a boreal staff. I don't think that's two-handed. I need one-handed weapons because I want him to keep a shield. The bronze guitar gives him a massive accuracy bonus, but I lose armor penetration. I think I'll just give him the axe for now. Give him the axe for now. Next, go to me. Keen Javelin. It has better... Okay, so the Keen Javelin has just better armor penetration, but it worse everything else, so I'll avoid that for now. They grow wings so they can't scout and do that only. Interesting, I did not know that. That's a fun little ant fact. What about you? Bronze guitar. Bronze guitar. No, the Red Rivers are just better than that. Okay. And then go to you. I could give him a staff. Pretty good. This guy is a magic user. I feel like he should be using a staff, right? Well, he's using a quill, though. Because his whole thing is that he uses a quill for his attack. I don't know where I'll get more, but I guess I'll get more at some point. Then Sun Soldier's Javelin. Is that better than what I have? Yeah, it just flat out. Well, yeah, it just flat. It has better armor penetration, which I need, so I'm taking that. All ants are females. I kind of thought it'd be the other way around, because the ants have, like, a queen, right? So I kind of assumed that it was the other way around, where it's like most of them are male except for, like, the queen ants. Formation. Custom formation. Okay. I wanna set it. Custom okay. Custom formation 1. I want it to be Barik up here. And these guys in the back. Okay. And then I want you guys all using custom formation 1. So if I move
yeah, no.
If I...
Not happening.
I'm trying to move everybody. My mouse is a little...
Got it.
Holding my mouse... Big problem is my mouse does not like the hold click for some reason.
I got
My mouth doesn't like the hold click because of, what do you call it?
curious.
Ow. Okay, I kind of walked him into that. That's on me. My mouse is broken, so it doesn't like to hold click right now. I'm gonna get a new one. So that makes selecting all of our guys a little difficult here. They only exist to scout, though the queen can be born with a failure and produce only males, which leads to the death of the kind since they don't work. Interesting. I did not know that. That's kind of cool, though. It's a fun fact. I guess right now I'm just discovering the traps mostly by having my guy fall on top of them. Okay. Let's go up here. Wait, how did that guy... What the hell happened to that guy? Alright, couple things, first of all. Let's see. I don't know how that guy just, like, moved into here, but I don't like him here. So we're gonna stun him. Stun him. Alright, he's stunned. Nice. Oh, I think I missed, actually. And then I can rhyme spike this guy. That looks like they're using magic. That's fine. Alright, that guy got frozen. Use this right here. Go to Verse. Fire arrow. Don't tell me the fire arrow was only once. Okay, no, it's just on cooldown right now. Okay. That's fine. That went pretty well. Barik getting not prone hurt, though. Barik getting not prone hurt pretty heavily there. Let's go to our spellcaster. Anything he can cast. Titan's Touch. Cast Titan Touch on Barik. Nice. Okay. Any more healing? Quicken. Combo ability. Okay. So basically, this is just a I heal myself type of ability. I'm fine with that, though, because I'm taking a lot of damage. Taking a lot of damage, so that works for me. Let's go to Varys here. Let's have her light this guy on fire. You see a trap, you go, I don't recognize it as a problem, then it's not a problem. I mean, given that I self-heal, it's not really that much of a problem. Unless I'm too slow about the whole thing, it's not that much of a problem. Alright, attack here. Use your heart skewer. That went pretty well. Use palm strike, no. Thrust is a melee. Warriors or spite? Okay. So if I click it, does it trigger? No, I have to wait, and now it's triggering. Okay, I think I understand how the combat works a little more. What's this game about? Basically, I am the judge, jury, and executioner of a rebellious people in a valley, and it's my job to bring them under control. If I fail, everyone in the valley, including me and my allies, dies. If I succeed, well, you know, hopefully they don't die. Well, some will, though. And it's very much a game where it's like the decisions you take matter more than just like fighting, which is cool because I prefer that over just fighting and killing. All right, let's go over here.
See that?
Let me disarm this trap. I think all the traps are disarmed this time at least. It's a fun game. I like the lore. Honestly, I really like everything but the combat. So far, I really just like everything but the combat. The combat's a little rough. Everything else, great. Alright, we've already done this before. Okay. Get that. Alright. Additionally, we have you and your brother. We want one Pelox for another. He's wounded, but will recover. And surrender and the rest of your crew can leave. Say your farewells, you're coming with me. Alright, do this again. Let them say their farewells and kill these guys. Let's save, and now we have another fight on our hands. You'd kill, have a chance to kill or not kill and definitely get kill. I'm afraid I don't quite understand what you mean by that, Rodriguez. That was a lot there. Alright, so this guy finds out we betrayed him immediately because Fake Limp is an idiot. There we go. Yeah, Yeah, fake lip, absolute moron. Revealing that I lied. Be nice if I could just skewer him. Especially given that he's such a loser. Given that he's such a loser, I want him dead. Alright, let's prep for this. Alright, combat started. Go to me. First things first. I think I have to wait till they get in range. Alright, let's get in range. First things first, I'm gonna cast Rhyme Spike on this guy. I'm just gonna be casting spells like crazy. I'm gonna go right here, Restoring Touch. Actually, I'm gonna do Titan's Touch right here as well. Let's go to Verse. Do Burning Iron. Really, I just need to kill this guy. This guy right here is an absolute, in the Honor Guard, is an absolute tank. So if I can kill him fast, then I should be able to make it to the archers with relatively little difficulty. He's a tank and he also just does a lot of damage. Am I dead? No, I'm almost dead. Gonna use this to back up. And I'm gonna have my friend here use Quicken. Please don't shoot me in the time it takes me to get this off. Nice. You use this as well. Jeez, they are just... I mean, good for them. They know how focus fire works. Bad for me, though, because they know how focus firing works. They know how to focus fire, and it really hurts me. Alright, luckily they're focusing the tank now, which is good. Their guy's almost dead. You are using your defensive fighting style, which is good. Striking Iron. I'll do this right here, get some big damage on him. Go to Verse. Alright, Verse is fine. Alright. No, sorry, Verse, stay there. Verse, go, shoots. Yeah, finish this guy off. Go to you. Do a quill throw at this guy.
I did that? Nice!
Okay. Or get knocked out, that's fine. Alright, but this time I made it with multiple people. This time I made it at least with multiple people, to the end game here. So I think we still have this in the bag. I think we still have this. They should all attack my boy here as well. Verse, I'm gonna have you use a healing potion, get a little bit of health back. And I'm actually gonna have her target this guy with her basic attack. Alright. Really, if it wasn't for the poison, Barik could stand here all day. The problem is the poison. Really hurts. Poison, not the biggest fan of that. Let's attack this guy. Red ants are warrior ants, with some species can form rafts to survive floods. Yeah, I've seen that. It looks really cool. It's kind of crazy, like, the different things people, like, animals come up with to survive various, like, disasters and whatnot. It's really neat. I think it's cool at any rate. Alright, Verse, hit this guy with a flame arrow. Okay, move on. You use a healing potion on yourself again.
On your knees, worm.
Okay. Verse, I need you guys to focus again. I need you to focus on this guy specifically right here. Kill him one at a time and they won't be able to fight back. Or, well, they'll fight back, but they at least won't win. Kind of a fire of an ant enthusiast. Ants are cool. I think ants have the most biome. Isn't it like ants have the most biomass of any creature on Earth or something? Something crazy like that. So they're everywhere, and that's what makes them neat, I think. It's more than like humanity and just everything else, because there's so many of them just vibing just under the surface in their little homes. I don't want to say hovels because that sounds kind of bad, even if it is technically a hovel. Alright, oh, this guy's almost dead. Just die. I'm gonna be greedy and trying to avoid using a health potion. And attack. There we go. Managed to do that just barely. Earth is populated by ants. Indeed it is, Perpetual. Welcome, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. I am trying and struggling to do good in this game. Emphasis on struggling, because I am not very good at its combat. Alright. Now, I guess we head out. I guess we head back. Let's head back and then we'll camp. Let's head back and then we'll camp. Because right now, we're a little bit injured. And by a little bit, I mean all of us are incredibly injured. We're incredibly injured and not having a good time. I'll just see if there's anything else to go with around up here. See if there's anything to mess around with. I don't think so. I don't think so, though, so we should be alright. Okay, let's head up here. We can head here to Echo Call. I'm gonna head back to the Scarlet Chorus. See how that's doing. Probably take a rest as well now that I'm here. So let's do a rest. Okay. Camp supplies. Alright, so that's... We've used 1 day, which is okay. Now I can go interrogate the guys down here, see what's changed. And we're back to full health. Scarlet Fury wants... I can talk to you? I may approach the prisoner. What prisoner? What prisoner may I approach? There's no one here. Alright, Fifth Eye. There we go. Was there anything else? What do you mean, was there anything else? I did the thing. I got you the dude. About 20 million ants just died on the biggest war on Earth, the Mega or Super Colony Ant War. Was it really 200 million? I don't know if it was... I could see 200 in 5 seconds. I don't know about 200 million. That's a lot. Who's the strongest in your camp? Verse. I believe that. The Archon is without question the mightiest in camp. Deathnell is the master trainer here, and she's almost tough enough to take me. She's a biter. Don't tell her I told you that, but she can be trusted to fight and lead. While her humility is lacking, Verse is correct. She's been running with the Furies even longer than Deathnell. Too bad that skill and puissance doesn't save her sister. Sounds like you're insulting my friend here. Did I detect a hint of fighting words in your voice? Then I must have spoken in error. I meant no offense. I wished only to convey that Verse is a true survivor, an embodiment of the kind of grit the chorus reveres. So kind of you step in and protect my honor that way, because I'm clearly incapable of speaking for myself. Okay, well, she liked that verse, so I don't need you being all tough with me. Reliable quartermaster peddler. Okay. Is important honor arming, trying to arm my merry little conscripts. Okay. What do you know of the disfavored command? Farewell. Okay, well then, I'm confused. Because I just did the thing. Hold on, did I mess up the quest line? Taking the Outer Valley complete. Okay. Okay, so this is complete, so I'm done with that. So now I just need to do the Battle of Echo Hall's Crossing. Okay. I didn't realize I'd finished. I thought since I finished the quest, I would have gotten like a unique dialogue with Fifth Eye, but I guess not. Or he would have just been like, "Hey, you completed that quest. Cool." All right. Well, do you? Oh wait, this is west, not east. I'm terrible at directions. I'm looking for the quartermaster right now. I want to see if I can buy some better gear. Because it is a little rough, I think, with our current supplies.
Sorry, I can't.
That can create what's known as a mega colony. Yeah, I know. I've seen videos on them. They're cool. They're very cool, but 200 million in like 10 seconds sounds a bit fast. Oh, that I can't get that because of the subterfuge. Oh, what the hell are you? Who are you, dude? I've never seen a beast person before. This is neat. A young beastman stands in the shadow of an enormous beast woman whose stature managed to still loom over you, even in her crouched position. The beastman's mouth frosts with spittle that launches in every direction as he snarls at her. Night Owl was promised worthy tough prey for joining, but Beast Woman only allowed Night Owl to hunt weakest humans, saves best kills for self. Night Owl was second strongest of Stonestalker males before joining Scarlet Humans, rutted even with the 100 blood with Tribe's Primal, was promised to own pack for abandoning tribe mates. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally, my mouth double-clicked. Here we go. Crouched Beast Woman lets out a deafening cackle, her broad, sharp teeth appearing between each bellow. Strong Stonestalker Beastman worth rutting, no claws at throat, sees only mealing first season cub before Beast Woman now, sees only tenderfoot, only weak whelp fit to chase injured, dying prey, not the best fighters on the battlefield. Now Yao bares his teeth and lunges for the beast woman, but she is swift to stand, hackles raised, and a callous palm far larger than his head harshly pins him to the ground in one deft swipe. His face smashes into the earth with a whip-like crack of stone followed by a defeated whimper. Claws at throat stares down at you with as much regard as she might show wild dogs that roam the camp. Human. Claws at throat sniffs in your direction, her nose wrinkles as she sounds disgusted by your foul scent. Humans, she hacks, always encroaching on beast women, have no sense of danger, no recognition for prowling, hungry predators, or worse than sniveling beastmen. She grinds the beastman's face deeper into the dirt before lifting her clawed and gnarled fingers off of him. He quickly scrambles to his feet to nurse his head. That still wouldn't be 200 miles. We have to make it bigger so every continent has billions of ants. About a good million of them are fighting against more millions. Are they really? I guess if there's billions fighting at a time, I could see that. I guess it's just hard for me to imagine that many ants all at once, you know? Wait, is that her? Is that the songstress? Oh, I'm such a big fan. I need to talk to her. Speak quickly, maybe a beast woman will listen. Beery teeth and wild, dangerous skin. Don't worry, I'm not a properly respected beast. Allow me to gift you an offering of blood and bone. I wager I could take you. I mean, I've got some athletics here. Let me try it. You've gained loyalty with verse and athletics experience. The beast woman snorts a stab of incredulity, opening the features of her face, then she howls with racking, full-bodied laughter. Claws at thirst like human who is male, yet who is bold enough to challenge beast woman, expected blunt claw to see feeble as night owl yimpering at beast woman's feet. Beast woman did not have runt, whelp, cur like not how to train. Claws at throat would happily enjoy fighting with human. Okay. How did you come to join the Scarlet Chorus? Human packs called Scarlet Chorus is vicious, cunning, and feral like tribes like Beast Woman. Chorus humans are dirty and reek like rotten meat, so easily shriek and tear at own throats, but also respect strongest of pack, and Beast Women are strongest of all creatures. Best predators like Archon called Narat, packs fierce and ruthless alphas, mystic who can't swallow prey, blood and bones whole. Makes Beast Women want to fight, rut, and kill. Cool. You're dumb. I was going to say that you're not dumb, Rodriguez. It is pretty big numbers. I just think 200 million is probably a lot. Okay. What tribe are... let me do a nice greeting. And I gained favor. Cool. The beast woman perks up at your enticing words. She sniffs you curiously, more thoroughly than before, and smacks her lips softly, longingly, beginning to slather and drool. For a moment, you think she'll make a grab for you, but she merely sits back on her haunches, relaxed and watching you, pleasantly piqued as she stretches the taut stretch of her hard, muscled stomach. Yes, beast woman like gifts of blood and bone, of fresh kills, but Claws at Throat does not want such treats now. Instead, a little blunt claw will join beast woman in hot slaughter of humans in one season soon. Cool. What tribe are you from? She puffs her dirty hairy teeth and dirty hairy teats, and not teeth, and purrs with pride. Claws at Throat was born to a tribe with no name and no lands called Summer Snout by Tearsmen who stole as their lands from tribe's ancestors. Then Claws at Throat became Great Stone Stalker, slaughtered own slavers, and fought for tribe's freedom. Tribe who became strong, unbreakable as stone because of earth mystic called Archon Cairn. But now Cairn sleeps in dreams, drifting slowly into death in stone lands. 100 Blood protects free tribe, and Claws at Throat fights to kill more Tearsmen as secret stalker. Cool. 200 million is the number of ant species that are dying. You think better like 200,000 per second? I think 200,000 per second is still far, far too many. I could see like 20,000 maybe, but 200 still sounds like a lot. All right. Farewell. And is it her? Siren. A young woman stands flanked by a pair of soldiers. The ornate headdress cresting her brow lends her otherwise small figure an intimidating aspect. From gear to gown, everything about her starkly contrasts the wretched state of the camp. She looks both at ease and uncomfortable, composed in her element, and completely unsure. She turns to you.
Oh, look. Father has returned. Have I gotten out of line? Have you come to punish me? Am I a bad girl? Or do you just want to use my power?
Who are you? I'm sorry? Where did this come from? Her face takes on a mock serious demeanor as she speaks. With her words, you hear the sound of breeze rushing through the forest. It's the same calming and distressing. The girl smiles.
Do you remember me, Fatebinder?
Yeah, I do remember that.
We worked together at the Vellum Citadel. You used my voice to subdue those naughty sages who tried to escape your edict.
Okay, she is in fact the songstress who I may or may not have been simping for. She takes a step forward and the soldiers to her side move in, bearing passage with their weapons. She looks at them and rolls her eyes. When she does, the sound of approaching storms fades. Do I look like I can hurt him? She returns her gaze to you and leans forward as if to share a secret.
These good people aren't for my protection. Apparently,
Wow.
I'm dangerous.
I didn't, actually, I thought they
But I guess
were.
you already knew that.
Okay, so I guess, I need to watch out for her. Cool.
Look at me! Do you think I seem dangerous? What harm can a 15-year-old girl cause?
Never mind. I am no longer simping for her. I thought she was at least in her 20s, so this is no bueno. If you have a mother, however, Siren, you know, put me in touch.
So, Tunon's Fatebinder in the middle of a battlefield. Kairos must be desperate. You were sent to shame Ash and Nerat into action, weren't you?
I was, actually.
Ash certainly needs someone to dig a heel into his back. If only to distract him from his problem.
Indeed, indeed.
But Nerat, he's just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he?
What problem does Ash have?
You haven't heard? Now I find that fascinating. A representative of Kairos sent to deal with the Archons, and you weren't told the whole story. How scandalous.
I mean, could you tell me the story, Siren? I'd really appreciate
The
it.
disfavored are very close with one another. If one is lost, it's practically like losing a family member. Can you imagine how Ash feels after losing a handful of his men? Anyway, we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me.
Of course, if you pay me. From the corner of her eye, you see Verse cup her hands to her ears, turning her head away from Siren. Siren's mouth opens a perfect O shape, and the sound that pours out is captivating and entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the camp until it seems that nothing exists but her voice.
Remove my helmet.
The ruby headpiece on her brow flashes as if in warning. What are you trying to do to me?
Really? That's it? How disappointing. It was worth a try, I suppose, though it appears to have been a colossal waste of effort.
She was trying to do something to me. I'm not sure what, though. Make sure you don't. Look, I'm just there to, you know, I agree, Rodriguez. It's a very dangerous world out there. I need to be looking out for mothers.
I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're more nuisance than help. I have no further use for you. Perhaps later. You're dismissed, Fatebinder.
Actually, I have questions.
I said
You're gonna
dismissed
ask.
until I have further need of you. Your presence displeases me.
Jeez, okay, fine.
Love of Kairos. That was the Archon of Song in the flesh.
Don't be so dumbstruck.
I don't exactly meet Archons on a regular basis.
Now I feel kind of bad. I
Maybe
keep
to
making
you, this is
Landry
just
really
judge's
fear
day.
me. I feel kind of bad. Landry doesn't need to fear me, but I keep, what do you call it?
Sorry, I can't.
No, I'm trying to just... Fine. Alright, just go this way. I feel a little bad. He's like, oh, I meet these really cool people. This is awesome. And I'm like, oh, don't be so dumbstruck. And he's like, fine, boss, you're the worst. Whatever. You can either fear me or be loyal. Regardless, you just throw pens at people. And while I think that's funny, I think you can do more with your talents. We're gonna go to the disfavored camp because I want to talk to the Archon and see if I can trade for some soldiers. See if I can talk to him and trade for some of my soldiers, or trade for his soldiers, given that we have that guy prisoner. So let's see if I can find him. He's probably in his tent, right? Let's go in here. Alright. And let's talk. Continue. Maybe speak a moment. Well, I tire of all this endless prattle. I'm the Archon of War and the Overlord has decreed battle. If you wish to speak, go return to my... I mean, I was gonna try and get you some of your men back, but okay, if that's how you want to be. If that's how you want to be, sure. Be like that, then. Enjoy getting killed by your edict, idiot. It's fine, it's fine. He's just being a real jerk. Being a real jerk. Okay, well, let's keep on going. Alright, go to Echo Call Crossing. You're following the road through an expanse of shrubby woodlands, crooked oaks, and dry-needled pines grasping towards the sky when you catch the sound of children's laughter filtering through the trees. And, of course, we have to investigate. Abandoning the road, you make your way to a small tributary of the Matani snaking through the sparse forest. There you discover a group of 4 youths gathered beside the small stream. 2 of the children sit on the rocks, poles in hand, patiently staring at the water. The other 2 are sitting near a bucket, taking turns whacking eels along the ground to stun them and carving up eel meat. Let's speak to the children. Okay. Initially wary of you, the youths are access. You sit with them, poking your bait into the snake holes and waiting patiently for a catch. Eventually, you hook one of the eels, hauling the hissing beast from a stream and cracking its head upon the stone until it goes still. You thank the youths for the each of their pull and return to the road with your catch in hand. Cool, I guess. I accidentally double-clicked through that, but it works. Like, I don't know if you're gonna find someone that can use a lance, Rodriguez. That sounds a bit rough. Enemy strike again at any moment. Back over there, maintain defensive posture. Winded, the disfavored commander clutches his bloodstained chest piece as he takes a deep breath, gathering his thoughts. His focus on the scattered, wounded men around him. He has yet to notice you. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops dead. A bridge destroyed and the Vendrian Guard pushes back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer, and for your next act... Alright, Bitter Quip is a good name for this guy. I need those furries on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against it. We could have taken them. What has happened? We tried to rush the western bridge. Blow for blow, we had them running, but halfway across, the whole damn river just lurched up. The cursed Matani swallowed the bridge and almost everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the Scarlet Furies that I, quite wisely, directed into a flanking position. Few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost and we had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreaker surged down the east bridge. We held ground until they fled down, across the river. Now we're back where we started with only a fraction of the strength. Yeah, she's the culprit. I saw a woman dressed in blue at the other side of the river. It didn't seem like she fit with the others. Had we focused our strength in one perfect lunge, we could have crossed the bridge before the enemy knew what was killing them, but it's not too late. We can use the Scarlet Furies to... no, fool, stop suggesting ways to get my gang killed. Are you working for the Oathbreakers? We should wait until the enemy is no longer on high alert. I mean... Well, we'd sit and wait. Okay. Follow his orders or I'll find the next person in your gang willing to do it. How? Let's see. Disfavored at tier 2. Tier 1. I'm leaning towards disfavored. I think they're cool. Yeah. What would you suggest instead? There's time for initiative and time for patience. We should try a different part in the river. Come back later. The enemy's too wary of us now. Are you in such a rush to see Kyrus' edict come to pass? Sorry, quit, but I'll strap you to my back and charge down that other bridge alone. Doing nothing is not an option. Or we can do something. If this were a hearing of grievances, I'd let you call the shots, but we were talking about the lives of my gang. Conscripts are a copper a dozen but Furies. I've worked hard to secure the loyalty of my gang. I will not scrape fine warriors to on such a buffoonish plan. Tell me about how you lost and like you'd exchanged for cooperation. I suppose I'll have to tell the voices in Arat that his agents were soft and cowardly in the face of opposition. I like this. Weird taste for gas masks? Huh. That's interesting, Rodriguez, but I don't see how that relates to the game. Alright, we're gonna use some subterfuge here, because I want to level that up. Do you think your words would change? I meant to say, perhaps the Fatebinder is right. Antio is in charge. When you meet the next with the Archons, you tell the voices I was instrumental in the success of the crossing. Just like that. No, wait, I won't question it. Thank you, thank you. You should be thanking me. We saved the disfavored time and time again. What's one more? Listen up, for this to work, my Furies need a moment to get out of cover. Fatebinder, you need to run up the East Bridge. Don't get yourself killed. Just draw their attention. I'll signal my Furies to send a rope across while you have them occupied. There's no time to waste. Let's hope your gang delivers. Alright. Anyone got any loot? Yeah, preferring people to be alive is generally on the right side. Alright, take all that. Take all this. I know there's like a fight going on, but I'm busy looting, guys.
Eyes on this?
I'm sorry, I must loot.
Huh. Have a look here.
Alright, I'm gonna try sneaking. Is it control or alt?
Moving cautiously.
I'm gonna try to use sneak and then disable this while sneaking. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, you're talking about the game? I mean, that is kind of the focus, Rodriguez. That is, I guess, what we're focusing on.
Can't do that.
Okay, so that's the western bridge. And that I can't go down anymore, so I need to go up the eastern bridge now. Okay, I can do that. I can do that, probably.
Sorry, I can't.
No, I'm trying to... Let me select all of you, damn it.
I got it.
Select all of you. There we go. Okay, just go up this way. Let's fight.
Another battle.
What do you... Oh, this is not good. Okay. Disengage, disengage, disengage.
Feeling so great.
Barik, I want you to use... I want you to go right here. Use Clash of Iron on these guys. Mostly just get them to attack you.
Back here.
I guess that works. Ow! Who just got hit there? So you, where am I? Alright, I'm backing out of here. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna use my heal. I'm also gonna have this guy right here. Use the quicken to heal me. Alright, get the combo. I'm trying to use my taunt on Barik, but it appears it's not working. You can attack this guy right here. I'll attack. Meanwhile, I'll attack this guy right here as well. Okay. Alright, everyone I guess just focus on killing this guy. I don't really need to, I don't really need to try and disengage. It's gonna be free damage. Reading the mana. Have fun, I hope you enjoy. Alright, that went terribly. So I guess when combat starts, they don't immediately stop and enter combat. They were just like, okay, let's keep trying to move to where we were going. Which is not really what I wanted. Alright, let's go up the... I don't know why. When I heard they were going up a bridge, I thought they were going to be much faster. I guess I thought that, they're not faster. I thought this would be a much bigger bridge, but it is still Bronze Age, so that's on me. You there and you. Get over here and those favored are back. Guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a doll and would you hurl them back? That skeleton guy that wanted to be a knight and becomes a knight, that thinks to be good, but it's something called real life is coming and apparently followed a book about how to be a knight. Huh. Wait, you're not another disfavored, this is a fate binder. Odds I would have expected, just more soldiers here to convince us to keel down and lose our heads. Your heraldry, hospitality, apologize that river must be dirtied with this conflict. Okay, she liked that. I am honored and will trust that all grievances wash downstream. May the river guide you through the valley. Your friends seem to have misplaced most of their squad. Guess they're somewhere in my river. My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants we've had to feed to the eels. Unless you want to try running a leap over, you're stuck. Maybe try heading downstream to Placid Crossing. We have more warriors there, and I'm certain they'd be just as happy to kill you. Alright, Tycaster did this, the same one that met me for a truce. Trying to take stock of our crew. We've had unexpected help of late. Kill. Ooh. I don't like that. Don't like that word. Lesser Crossing, we will grant you mercy. Hold your oars a second. I have a statement prepared from Captain Marie for just this moment. So she's not really liking that. As amusing as I find this soon-to-be corpse, it would appear that our distraction has paid off. Satisfied, she turns to leave, calling out for you as you does. I wouldn't keep standing there, Fatebinder. The river's currents are quite predictable. Okay, so we just had to distract them long enough for my guys to get across over here, so let's head back. Let's head back this way. So they were like, so basically I had to distract them while these guys made a rope to go over this way, because we couldn't just walk across because of the,
I can't.
What do you call it? Are you kidding me? Wait. Did the distraction work? What distraction? I don't see anybody. Alright, well, nothing changed. Did something happen over here?
Sorry.
Where
I can't.
is... You threw money from the castle you're staying in for the pour down? Because now there's no money left to throw because of problems and people are mad at you. I mean, yeah, I guess you can't permanently just give people money. That would in fact lead to rapid inflation. Or maybe I'm supposed to go this way. What am I supposed to do? I talked with them, I did the thing. Am I supposed to go to a different place on the overworld of Don Quixote? Yeah. Don Quixote's pretty famous. Is there... Do I talk to them now? The distraction is exactly what we needed. My comrades are getting their second win and ready to try this fight once again. While you're killing with the Oathbreakers, my gang had the opportunity to set a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. The Furies wait to join you in battle. What is the plan now? To lower the bridge, my warriors can't swim in their armor. The lighter troops can move across the rope, then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. In that case, I might recommend that I go last. For once, I agree with Antio. My gang's been spotted. Go now before they're overwhelmed. Alright, alright. Let's cross and help them out. Let's cross and help this bad boy out. Alright. So I basically had to talk to him before the rope was made up, I guess.
Faster and stronger.
Luckily, 32 athletics. I've got that ability. I'm more than strong enough for that. Oh, jeez. They seem to have gotten wiped immediately.
It's a battle.
They seem to have been wiped almost immediately. Ow, what the hell was that? Who is this guy? A sage? Don't like that they're using magic on me, so I'm gonna go use magic on them. Are you gonna go do that, or? Okay, they are. Okay, oh, we actually both use the same spell. It's kind of funny. I like that. We're both just casting spells at each other. Delusional Knight wasn't prepared for reality. Oh, that's not good. I mean, look, it was only a couple crimes that Don Quixote did, and like, were they crimes or just funny adventures? It's really up to you. Okay, Verse needs to back up. Barik needs to... Alright, they've already done their thing. Use Striking Iron, attack this guy. Go to you. I'm gonna try and take out the Sage the first, because they're using spells, which I don't like when people use spells. That's bad for my health. Alright, let me throw on my self-heal. The fact that it takes the skill's time to activate is really, really hurtful for me. That is not good for my health. So I basically need to prep, like, okay, I've taken X amount of damage, so I need to use this skill now. See you later, have a good one.
I got it.
Alright, you're no more use to me? Fine. I guess be like that.
Can't do that.
Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Damn, they're just like leaving already. Retreat. Captain Matanabe signals for our troops to run to the nearby village. There's too many, they've crossed the river, pull back. The Venedrian Guard soldiers rush forward and adopt a close formation, covering Captain Matani as she retreats towards the nearby settlements. Athletics 34. Raise your hand if you'll leave behind orphans. Ooh. I gained experience. One of the panicked soldiers and breaks formation to flee. Okay, at least one of them fled.
It's a battle.
Oh, let's back up. Because I need everyone here. So let's have you move up to here. And then you guys move over to here. Okay, ow. Alright. Baruch here. Alright, and I'm gonna have you back up. Disengage is fine. Okay, so I'm gonna have you guys attack the one that got the back line. Barik can just stay where he is and occupy this one. And then once this backline guy is taken care of, I can move on to something else. Lantry's getting pretty messed up, which I don't like. But they're dead. Alright, they're gonna I'm gonna have Lantry just disengage and move over here. And then Barik is doing fine. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, we broke those guys. There's one of them left. I mean, we're doing fine. I can do Titan's Touch. I'll do Titan's Touch on that fellow there. Then go to me. I'm gonna use Ice Spike, Rhyme Spike on their guy here. I'm gonna tell... what do you call it? I'm gonna tell Verse to attack their mage, because I think magic is a pretty big equalizer, and I'd like to equalize it a little bit more in my favor. Alright, blast that guy. And... ow, yeah, see, he just hit me with like a fireball. Okay, he's stunned now, which is good. Hit him with the heart shot.
Right.
And again, Barik just needs to hold steady. You can also go right here. And just hit him with the ranged attacks. Touch of Ruin. Ooh, come on, don't let... nice! They didn't let him get that final attack off. Good, good, good. Alright, and I think this guy's dead. I don't really need to do anything special for him. Alright. Definitely getting better. I feel like I'm definitely getting better at the combat now that I'm kind of getting a feel for it. Now I'm kind of getting a feel for it, which is good.
Your days
Yeah, it's literally just run up and kill that guy. Oh, this poor one guy. That is unfortunate. They really should have just run when they had the chance. Alright, let's lower the bridge here so we can cross the river. Yeah, continue into Echo Call Village. Indeed. Alright, let's give him... I'll give him the chance to surrender, of course. Is it best not to lose momentum? Push into the village. Okay, push into the village. There we go. Let's see what we got. Hello there.
They're here! Run! Go now!
Defend the village? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? It'd probably be much better for you if you just didn't do what you're doing right now, because you're gonna die. If you just surrender, things will be way better for you. I mean, I have literal magic on my side. What are you gonna do to magic, you know? Alright, and now Barik is heading over here. Good. I'm not even gonna waste time with spells on you. This is like, this is...
you might learn something.
This is literally just, like the peasants trying to save themselves, but they can't do anything to save themselves. Alright. Nice. This would be a lot harder, I will admit, if I hadn't gone and gotten all my allies here. Getting the allies was definitely getting my companions was the right call. How are you doing, pal? I'm not gonna kill ya. I'm not gonna kill ya. It's fine. As long as you don't, you know, resist, I won't do anything. Probably. I mean, this, what do you call it?
We must go!
Yeah, they can't protect you.
I am out of practice, but I'll
There
try.
we go. Hello there.
See that?
Send me your champion.
Traps. Ooh, that kind of hurt, actually. I walked right on the trap there. Let's do Restoring Touch on Barik here.
Hey, you won't...
Meanwhile, go to me, hit this guy with a heart shot, go to Verse, hit them with a flaming arrow.
enjoy this as much
Just
as
try
I
and
do.
kill them as fast as I can. Alright. I don't think... yeah, Barik is doing fine on health. They'll be okay. They're trying to disengage to get closer. That's not going to be enough, though. You can see this guy is, he's trying to move to melee, but it's not going to save him. Alrighty then, well... that's another set of soldiers gone. You know, you'd think, given that I'm supposed to be leading a whole platoon here of dudes, I'd have some more friends. But it's just kind of me and everyone else that's hanging around. Let's disarm the trap. Trap disarmed.
Right.
Nothing over here. We can go up here. Let's see what there is. Anything up here? Nothing really. This is just a bit of a set piece. How are you doing, lady? You doing alright? You thought we already surrendered? You did surrender. Some people decided not to, and that's where the problem started, ma'am. That's where the problem started.
Kairos' soldiers are here!
I know I'm here, because I'm right here. Alright, let's go over this way. Oh, hello there. You should probably surrender. Do not fear, sons and daughters of Apex. Kairos' hounds are at our doorstep. The Vengrian Guard will not abandon you. Brave warriors of the Vengrian Guard, these foreigners and sellouts mean to burn our homes and butcher our families. Sell me what strength you have and show Kairos the price of taking our land. Several soldiers from half-closed doorways and dimly lit alleyways, fairy blazing in their eyes. The partisans shout battle cries to marshal their courage, and you see the gray gleam of iron as they brandish their weapons and charge. How in the name of the Ash did these hillfolk get their hands on iron weapons? Barrack regards the locals with momentary panic and bewilderment before setting his stance for battle. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, let's get in position. Alright, how we're gonna do this. I want you to throw... Target their archer first, since we already engaged him in a melee. That's gonna let me insta-kill him and then focus on the other guys I need to focus on. Alright, that's nice. Alright, get some damage on that one. Alright, that guy's dead. We go to me now. Go to me and attack. Actually, sorry, not cleaving strike, just general attack right here.
Sorry, I can't.
Okay, we're gonna focus on killing their main dudes. You're stuck, that's fine. Unless this archer starts doing like major damage, I'm gonna ignore him for now. They do have a mage, which I don't like. I'm gonna kill this guy as fast as possible then. Kill this guy so I can get Barrique on him. Meanwhile, we have Lantry. Lantry's doing okay on health for now, so I'll avoid telling him to do something for the moment. Alright, gonna have him back off. You. Taunt right here.
I'd have it no other way.
Taunt, try and get... Alright, get him taunted. Nice, he's taunted. The mage is taunted, which means I can do very mean things to them. Do that. Lantry is feeling pretty rough, I'll admit. Not doing the best that he could be, but he could be worse. Oh, no, I didn't want you to disengage. Damn it. Oh, this is a bit rough. Me, you engage here. Gonna go here. Let's do just a stab on this guy. Try and finish him off. Don't want him to have iron after all. That's pretty bad for me. I leveled up, which is cool. I don't know how I leveled up by getting punched, but if it works, it works. I'm not gonna complain. Alright, that one's dead. I'm gonna focus on the mage now. I'm gonna try and stun them. Try and stun the mage, make it so that they don't get any big attacks off. Okay, stun the mage. Barrique, I want you to attack the mage. I'm going to also attack the mage with my specialty attack here. I'm gonna have you back off a little bit. And then these two should focus on me now. Alright, nice. They're doing that. Do not go there. Heal yourself, Lantry. Heal yourself. Yeah, see, Barrique is just vibing because of their, what do you call it, their high defense, so they took no damage from that, which is really good to see. Alright, and nice. Okay, we did pretty decent there. I like how she's like, the Vengrian Guard will not abandon you, proceeds to abandon them.
Yes.
Okay. Any other loot around here? Anything else I can grab? I like loot after all. Alright, everyone. Let's have, I think I'm supposed to go up this way, so let's have everyone come up here. I'm guessing this is where Matani's at. I mean, I'll offer her a chance to surrender. I'm not above doing that. If she wants to surrender, that'll save a lot of lives after all. Actually, let's save real fast. Let's save in case this fight goes poorly. Oh, there's a lot of people. Oh, that's actually a lot of people. They're here, weapons up, and remember there's no longer with us. Honor them with the courage and prowess. Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those who specialize in dealing death. Let the villagers go, they did not ask for this conflict. Not here for slaughter, I prefer to talk. Really? The trail of my dead friend says otherwise. What is there to say, Fatebinder? Unless it's sorry for all the murders, followed by a big swig of headlock. It's too late to say a word to solve anything. The captain looks at you expectantly. Your soldiers stand ready, and muffled cries of sobs and villagers fill the air. My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. As a commendable notion, but a tragically simple one at that. If any could stomach life in the course or submission to a disfavored war camp, that person already surrendered years back. The folk standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. Besides, we already run edge in our surrender. I know any deal you've come to offer us is just a trap, as the Archon's pride demands they bury us all. So sorry, but we've been at this too long. Death or glory, no third option. Why resist unity and prosperity? Like the unity between the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus. She throws back her head, issuing a dramatic sigh. That's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evil in your neighbor. It is a cowardly dream of those with simplistic notions of the world. Why is everyone I meet such a warmonger? I don't understand. But I can see it half a point. The Venturant Gutters is simply the army of the Apex, but now we have volunteers from all over the realms join our cause, so you are correct about bringing unity. Townsfolk may go, the rest of you can stand and fight. I gained fear. Far be it for me to question a call, but this village is a source of aid for the Venturant Guard. We'd be fools to leave it standing to resupply our enemies the moment we turn our backs. I believe Kairos would wish us to show mercy to the villagers. Did you hear all that, Fatebinder? Don't just stand here. Run like the scourge you are, chasing you. Guardsmen, stay behind. The moment you've been training for is about to come due. The rest of you, run before I change my mind. Alright, draw your weapon, let the villagers flee. A noble way to begin our finest moment, or last stand, either way. Okay, there's actually a lot of them, which is a problem. It's a lot more than I have.
Send them at me anyway.
Okay, so we're gonna do, first things first, cast a spell. I'm gonna try and kill their captain. If I can kill their captain, I think that'll do really good for me. Additionally, I'm gonna use Death from Above on their captain as well, on Matani. I think this is the time to use the combo move. If there's ever a time to use a combo move, it's probably now. There we go, nice. Barik is actually really injured. Gonna have him use a potion for health, and then I'm gonna have you cast healing on Barik. Meanwhile, gonna go to verse. Okay, gonna go to you. Do your big attack on right here. Gonna have you back up.
At once.
Alright. Ah, crap, that hurt. Alright, back up. I'm just trying to micro Lantry away so he doesn't die. We'll see if it works. Barik, again, not looking great. He's gonna need another potion. That's fine, he has plenty, but he's on cooldown, so he can't use that. Let's go right here. What do you got? Skewer. That's not doable. But me, I have a couple things I can do. Do Electric Jolt, try and shock this lady so that she stops chasing my guy. And it looks like she got him first. Alright, that's one down.
Right.
Oh, one down, but one of theirs is down as well. I can almost use my potion. Alright, use potion, get some healing out. Alright, cool. Got our healing done. Barik is just gonna have to hold. Let's go to Verse. Verse, I need you to fire on this lady. Meanwhile, I'm gonna use this ability of mine, try and start getting some health back. Barik is not gonna last that long, so I need to make sure I get my ability off. Let's also use a stab right here. Kill this guy. Alright, can I get another potion in Barik? I don't think I will be able to, but I can get some more damage at least. Get some damage in the honor guard.
I have it no other way.
Okay. Damn it, they got him. Okay. I'm gonna go over here, take kind of center state. Oh, wait, crap. Do this. I'm also gonna have both of you use your potions. I know you do not necessarily need them immediately, but it'll help. It'll help because by the time you would need to use the next one, you'll already have it off cooldown, and you're out of potions verse. That's actually really bad. I'm gonna use Palm Strike to silence this guy and do some pretty big damage. That I think just missed. That's really bad. Alright, hit this guy. And... Jeez, the triple attack that guy has is a real pain in the butt. Try and use your fire attack here. With the burning. Alright.
Got dark all of a sudden.
That guy's dead. Alright, so I lost this combat, so we're gonna have to try this again somehow. Not really sure how to do it differently, honestly. I guess my best bet is try to make sure that Lantry doesn't get attacked. Yeah, load. Alright, let's load. Make sure Lantry doesn't get attacked so he can keep the heals up, and then as long as Lantry keeps the heals up on Barik, we should be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Continue. I prefer to talk. Why resist unity? I want to gain your surrender. Townsfolk may go. We'd want to show mercy. Sure, all other... Okay. Do we spare her life is the question. Do we spare her life? I think we kind of have... I don't know. I don't know. Let's... If we let them flee, we have to fight them later. But... we win this immediate fight and can advance. No. They want to die. She's very much not going to surrender at any point, so I should get her now when she has less allies. When she has less allies, this is the time to grab her. Let's get versus... Or sorry, verse. Just burning iron right here. You... use your quill throw right here.
I'm not here to make friends.
Alright. It's fine if this guy's on me, as long as he's not on... Lantry. Let's do our combo skill right here. Try and kill their leader. Alright. There we go. Again, they're on me, that's fine. You use a potion. Let's heal myself by using the combo.
On my command.
Use the combo skill, get me healed up here. Kill this guy. Actually, I want you to go. Keep healing Barik. Keep healing Barik. Alright, they're trying to kill Barik, but I'm not gonna let them. Not gonna let them. Just gonna have to be... Just gonna have to keep spamming healing potions and spells. I'll also give him a bit of a strength boost here. Okay. Can Barik heal himself with a potion? Not yet. Can I heal him with a spell? Not yet. That's bad. Let's also have you guys use your potions. Okay. Okay, let's have Barik back up a little. No, he died in disengage. Crap. I think I'm gonna have to let him go, just because I don't think I can win this fight. Problem is, it's not that I want to let them go, it's I physically can't win this fight. They're too strong. They're too strong for me at the moment. Remember the amulet? What amulet? The comic book series? I've never heard of that in my life, Tano. Afraid I've never heard of that in my life. I prefer to talk. I guess I prefer to talk. That would be kind of nice. Nice to have. Let's go right here. Started in 2008. Sorry, never heard of it. Alright. Let's see. We bring order and prosperity, as resurrection is doomed to failure. Willing to surrender without bloodshed. Okay. Townsfolk may go. We'd want to show mercy. Rest of you run before I change my mind. Okay. Yeah, I mean it. Don't make me repeat myself. I will repay this. Why am I letting them go? Because I can't physically fight them otherwise, and my allies decided to take far too long to show up. The captain, what became of her? The voice of the right would be most intrigued to speak with her in detail. I bloodied her, but she managed to escape. If an enemy captain is a priority target, perhaps next time you want to pretend you can fight with the Vanguard, you'll bring your best effort forward. Are you kidding me, Antio? I did all of the work here. You did absolutely nothing, and you have the gall to say that I am not the right... Okay. Fine, Antio. Fine. I will remember this. I will remember this. Plus your robot and a rabbit and a robot. That's cool. But yeah, I've never heard of it before. Is it good? We lost several of our number at the river. We picked ourselves up and made this work. May we always triumph. What if the village locals could have trapped the houses, so too risky to commandeer the site? We should burn the town, it'll cut off support, send a message, and the smoke signal will give others a visible rallying point when across the Matani. We just waste all that blood and time capturing this place to torch it all. I adore the mystical power of fire in some ways none of you could possibly understand, but even I think there's a time and place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Antio he's free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Course would like to keep our half of the spoils, not to smoke it. Alright. Settlement should be preserved. Any still here can be made slaves or conscripts. Alright. That's fine. You place too much trust in these locals, especially with their last deception. The first chance they get, they'll turncoat and stab their gang boss in the back. That would only prove our point. These are competent fighters who are better put work in Kyrus' army. No boss who falls to a simple villager deserved to live anyway. Kyrus' edict looms overhead, having nothing better to do with our time. Hear that? The chorus just made this town their headache. Now start rounding up your gear. There's lots to do before we rest. Seize the place, search the homes, and take all that you can carry. Give each survivor a chance at the voice's mercy, but to the ungrateful, be brutal. Okay. Man, these guys all suck. I hate these guys. Everyone here is just so ungrateful. I do all of their work for them, and they're like, man, thanks for nothing, idiots. Fine. Fine, then. Also, Barik just fears me. I have yet to, I've yet to actually get him any bonuses, I suppose. Alright, well that seems like a decent stopping point. I know it's a little bit of a shorter stream, I do apologize. I'm actually pretty tired. I had a bit of a long week when it came to working on stuff, and I've been, especially after yesterday's stream, which went more than a little bit too long, I think I'm going to call it early here, if that's alright. So, it is now time for the outro. Hi, my name is Chatters, and I stream video games. If you enjoy hanging out while I stream, please feel free to follow. If not, totally cool, just thanks for being here and hanging out. I have a ton of fun playing games of my own, but when I can play them with all of you guys, I have way more fun. Aside from that, there's a couple of links down below you may be interested in. First is, not Discord, sorry, exclamation point links. First is the Discord, pretty standard for a Discord. I post a schedule when I go live. I send out a tweet, and I run events through there, announcements, all that fun stuff. Twitter, same thing. I put announcements up there, and I also send out a tweet when I go live. Finally, the YouTube. I post VODs on there, so if you want to see how we done the previously in this run, or check out some of the other games we play, I highly recommend. Aside from that, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Gunpla. I'm excited for that. It'll be the first time trying to use a hand cam, so I hope you guys enjoy. All right, bye-bye.